Hi everybody, I'm Stephen Quadros. I am the Fight Professor, and welcome to the best mixed martial arts full contact fighting event on the planet, the Pride Fighting Championships. We're here in Japan at the huge Tokyo Dome. This building is so diverse, we even have a place where you can bet the ponies for Japanese racetracks. So who better to handicap the fights tonight but my broadcast partner, El Guapo, Boss Rutan.
Man, Stephen, can you believe this, man? I haven't picked a winner all day long.
Well, Boss, all these names on the Japanese racetrack forms are in Japanese.
Yeah, but I got the Boss Rutan system down. It's a special system. I'm gonna hit sooner or later.
Boss, that system lost all your per diem money, all your meal money. So let's talk about the fights.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Tonight's show is called Championship Chaos 2. And you better believe there's going to be a lot of chaos because the title match, which features Wanderlei Silva, when he is in a fight, there's always a lot of chaos.
And we're going to try and bring order in the chaos in the heavyweight division by having a Pride Heavyweight Championship elimination fight between Heath from the USA against Yemeliánenko Fiódor from Russia. They will fight, and the winner will fight Nogueira, the heavyweight champion of Pride, on January 11th, 2003. Antônio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira is also fighting tonight in a non-title fight against Semmy Schilt. Picked a tall order in that one, but boss, it's those other two champions on the card that we're really interested in.
Oh yes, and this is going to be an interesting match because we have somebody who doesn't need any introduction in the United States and in Japan. His name is Don the Predator Frye. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's back. But he's going to face Hidehiko Yoshida. And this guy doesn't need any introduction here in Japan because he's the former judo gold medalist in the Olympics. That's going to be very interesting, this.
Exactly. Boss, who do you pick?
I would pick Ralphie's Pyomite.
No. Forget the predictions. Look, let's go down to the arena. Come on.
Okay.
Great system, boss.
Oh. Okay. This guy is about as much energy as you're ever going to find in a mixed martial art fighter. Willow Ninja Hua facing the fight of his life against Ricardo Arona. Arona looks strong.
Oh, yes. This is going to be it, man. I'm telling you. Look at the audience. Look at the shot.
Oh! Man,
The crazy Texas horse.
people love this guy over here. Heath has developed such a following. He's such a humble guy, too. He's not a big trash talker. And either is this guy. This guy barely talks at all. Leaves all his talking in the ring. Yemeliánenko Fiódor from Russia.
And the audience loves him, too. Here we go. What can we say? A house. A house is walking in a house.
Yes, definitely the biggest man on the bill tonight, Semmy Schilt. Wow. Listen to that. The crowd here is going ballistic over Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira. And with good reason. He's the best fighter in the sport today. And they like this guy too, Hiromitsu Kanehara. Very experienced guy. Good puncher and kicker.
And he's going to need it.
He's going to need it is right. Because he's fighting this guy.
Wanderlei Silva. The axe murderer.
Yeah. Don Frye. Enough said.
Watch this. Look at him. Coming up in the gi. Yoshida. I love it.
Oh boy.
crowd dressed like Don Frye? I don't think so. Wow. And here comes a brand new guy in the Pride Fighting Championships. Gilles Arsene from France. Kazushi Sakuraba, the myth of the Pride Fighting Championships.
Gerald Venetian is the K1 Dutch champion. That means he's good at stand-up. And he's going to be facing a submission guy in Hirotaka Yokoi.
Oh yes, Yoko knows everything about submissions. So there we got the classic game. We got the striker against the submission fighter. Surprise, surprise. Gerald's going to try to keep the fight on his feet. And Yoko is going to try to take the fight to the ground. Yokoi, that is.
Okay, now in this fight, I think it is as Boss said, so I really don't know how to pick this. If it stands up, Venetian's going to get a knockout. If it goes to the ground, Yokoi could very well get a submission.
And there he is, Hirotaka Yokoi from Japan.
That's a little troublemaker there.
It's interesting because Gerald Venetian came into Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Why is Venetian in his corner?
He tries to stare him down in his corner already. I've never seen this before in my life.
I've never seen a guy go to the other guy's corner and stare him down. Yokoi came in with Bob Marley music.
Yeah. Exodus. Whoa, this is going to be fireworks. I mean,
I think so, man.
To a corner like that, you want it. You want it.
Yeah, Gerald Venetian, I've never seen him act like this. Usually he's a pretty mild-mannered reporter, but I guess he's going to be Superman tonight.
But Yokoi didn't step anything back there.
Yokoi is undefeated in mixed martial arts, a lot of submissions, and Gerald Venetian, that man there, said that doing submissions is his weakness, but we're going to see how, if he's strong or weak on having submissions done to him. Venetian gets taken down immediately by Yokoi. Yokoi on top. I think that Venetian is going to get a lot of pressure here, boss.
Yes, this is not the position you want to be in as a striker, but we saw Venetian turning Matsui in his last match, so hey, never blame out. Oh, he's going for the side mount. Now this could be way more dangerous, and that is where the kidney and the liver area is located. And if Yokoi is going to take advantage of that, it could be trouble.
Well, Yokoi has a, he's got the north-south position, and Venetian has to get out of here because he's going to start absorbing knees like that one and that one.
Yes, what he's doing, squeezing the head between his legs. Okay, that's good. Give it up and go for the guard. Perfectly what he's doing now with everything. Okay, half guard, also good. He could switch him now, switch him to the right if he wants. Not anymore now.
Do you think that it's going to work against Venetian that he came out with that stare down and all that attitude? Because that's usually not his thing.
No, I don't think so. Against a guy like Yokoi, you saw it. He didn't blink. He didn't do anything. So it had no effect. Look, armbar, he's going to try for Kimura probably, but won't work. Oh, reverse 4.
Well, he's going for the Kimura now.
Oh, that's the, of course, yeah. That's why I call it reverse figure 4. And he's going to get it. If he underhooks now with his left leg, his other leg, he could finish it. What is this?
Now he's got the arm to the side, and Venetian trying to pull out.
What was the referee doing there?
So far, it has been a technical match, not really a violent match. But now he's got full mount, excuse me, now he's got full mount on Venetian. Now he's got side mount again.
And back into the half guard.
Well, we're going to fast find out. This first round is 10 minutes, and there are also 2 subsequent rounds of 5 minutes each. Yokoi has fought the fight that he wanted to fight, took the fight onto the ground, Venetian on his back. And Venetian seems fairly limited at this point.
Yeah, Venetian should explode to the left and see if he can twist him on his back, especially because Yoko's right leg is all the way to Venetian's body, which doesn't give him a good bridge to post out. Turn to the left right now. That's what Venetian should do.
And Yokoi looks like he's going to pass the half guard, and he's got the mount again. And he's starting to ground and pound. Most of those blocked by Venetian, but it looks like he's going to set up either a rear naked choke or an armbar from a ground and pound.
Yep, exactly what I thought.
He's going for the armbar.
Yeah, I think so too. On the left arm. Yeah.
He's grounding away. Venetian should have his feet on the ground in order to buck his hips up. Venetian straightening the legs. Tactically, do you think that Venetian is forgetting a lot of the things that he's learned recently on the ground fighting?
Yeah, of course. He's short in this game. Look at this. That's what I said. Whoa, but Yokoi regaining control there, which is very good. That was a good move. You see, he should try that more. Oh, this is also good. And now twist him to the right. Oops. Yep. That should have been, that was a possibility right there to twist him. And again into the side mount.
I really like Yokoi's movement positionally from the top. He's giving a lot of different options, trying a couple different things. He's trying to set up the armbar.
He's doing perfect. Every time he escapes the half guard, he's going to the side mount, then he goes for the full mount. Like you said, he's setting up the armbar. We both know it's going to come. It's just a matter of time, I think, but you never know. Gerald might escape and go for a soccer kick.
At this point, it doesn't look, now he's mounted again. It doesn't look like he's going to be escaping.
No.
That was a short little right hand, and Gerald bucking up, but Yokoi starting to land from the mount. Venetian blocking a lot of the punches, but that left hand keeps getting in. Venetian taking some punishment, but Venetian being a K1 champion knows how to absorb shots, but he's taking more and more.
Just shoot buck. If you shoot buck, then Yokoi has to fight, only go for an armbar on. The only thing that Venetian should do if somebody punches you is buck up, so that the guy on top of you have to look for balance and can punch. But don't lay there like a bag, you know, because that's an open shot right there. The referee could have stopped that fight right there.
Yeah, that's true, because after all, the referees do have in mind the safety of the fighters first. That is the primary concern. It is a competition, but it is not a street fight by any stretch. This is the sport of mixed martial arts.
And look there how beautiful he escaped that half guard again. Yeah, there's an armbar coming. He's setting this up. Something's happening. He's closing it. And he's probably going for the other arm.
Yokoi has been so dominant so far, pretty much dictating how it should be. And he's got a really high mount now, and looks like he's going to go for that. Nope. Is Venetian going to escape? No. Venetian had a brief moment to escape that position.
And now he did what he didn't do before. He blocked. That's why Yokoi couldn't find his balance. And again, Venetian should twist him now to the left.
Venetian has said that he's not a party animal, and he does train 6 days a week.
Yeah, and pretty much all year long, eh?
Yeah.
He said sometimes after a fight I take 5 or 6 days off and that's it, then I go back in training. Well,
he has incredible conditioning.
Yes. But he should do something here.
Yokoi's going to go for that armbar. He's going to go for that right arm of Venetian, but Venetian keeping that arm tucked in tight. But Yokoi is all, you know, it's a thing where now that they're sweating, it's getting harder. With gloves, it's a little easier to get a grip on the arm that you want to armbar, but that sweat is becoming a factor now that we're in almost halfway through the fight, or actually through the first round.
Oh man, 3 minutes left. And there's no any sign of slowing down. It's unbelievably keeps going, Yokoi.
Yeah,
He's
Yokoi
all over the place.
Yeah, Yokoi's got a lot of really good skills, and in a way, he's playing with Venetian, hoping that Venetian will try and play the game and stick an arm out and make a mistake. Because Yokoi just keeps giving him options, keep moving here, there, everywhere. Now he's got the side mount, he's going to start plastering that knee, and Venetian trying to trap the arm. Venetian firing a knee of his own from the bottom.
Yeah, oops, that's kind of dangerous there. The left knee to the head. Yokoi. Yeah, armbar coming up.
Yeah, he's going to go for a key lock here. Ooh. But Venetian decided to...
not to give it.
Right.
Yeah, like he said in the pre-interviews, you know, he knows how to escape the situation. So it came in handy a few times now already.
Yes, it has.
Mount again.
Now let's see what he can do with the mount, because he landed some shots, but nothing that was going to stop the fight. The problem with being in the mount, if you come from a submission background or wrestling background as opposed to striking background, is that it's going to be harder for you to stop a guy with strikes because you can't deliver enough impact. You can mainly. Oh, look at this! I've never seen that. That was sweet. A knee from the mount, and Venetian could have bucked him off.
Venetian shoot buck.
Yeah,
very easy.
Because Venetian's feet are in the air like that, and he can't buck. Okay.
I thought it was a triangle setup.
Yokoi continue his dominance here in the first round.
He tries to bob and weave with his head, but Yokoi is doing his thing.
He's missing a lot of those shots, but look how busy he is. Yokoi's got to be careful he doesn't punch himself out here.
Yeah, but being the experienced fighter here, I don't know. Training with TK because he's in his corner.
Plus, he does have youth. Okay, they're going to restart the fighters in the center of the ring. He does have a youth advantage on Gerald Venetian because at 24 years old, he's going to have a little more gas in his natural tank than Venetian does at 31 years old.
Yeah, but Venetian, I always say that the Thai boxers, you know, the pure Thai boxers who do the rounds to the Thai pads, they got good stamina. I rolled with Peter Ertz, and although, you know, of course, you tap him, but he will keep going.
Venetian should buck right here, boss. He's just sitting here like you letting the guy have target practice.
Yep. There's an armbar.
Yeah, he's going to go for an armbar, but Venetian doesn't know which one.
He's probably setting him up with the...
He's going to fake the left.
Yeah.
He's going to fake the left and go for the right.
Yep. Straight.
Okay, there it is. Oh, he's going to go for it this time. He's got a grip.
He already should have done it.
He's got a grip. Yeah. And is he going to fall back? Does he have a good enough grip?
Nice.
End of the round. Wow. Whoa. Wow. It looked for certain that he was going to get at least a good attempt on that armbar. Venetian, shall we say, was saved by the bell, maybe or maybe not. That was a really interesting round, a very technical round, a very one-sided round for the man from Japan, Hirotako Yokoi.
But can he take Venetian down now in the second round? Because looking from here, which we cannot see, now we see on the pride, we see him sitting there, but Venetian looks in a very good shape. Beautiful double leg there.
Yeah, it was a double leg flip over by Yokoi. Venetian momentarily in trouble there in the north-south, but blocking with a little bit of grabbing action there.
Yeah, and it's kind of more of a thigh than a knee.
And look, Venetian eating punches, but as I said before, Yokoi is busy with the punches, but he hasn't really done a lot of damage, per se, as far as the brute force from punching.
No, I really think if Yokoi want to win this fight, it's going to be on decision, or he's going to submit him. But I don't see him winning with any punching combination. But you never know, of course. Well, but he looks fresh now too.
Yes, he does.
They're both looking fresh. Young guns.
Well,
okay.
What Venetian has to do now, he's got to put a hurt on Yokoi standing. and make him back off from the takedown attacks that he's doing. Because it was proven in the first round that if it goes to the ground, Yokoi has got all the options, all the advantages. Whereas Venetian, his skills on the ground are elementary compared to Yokoi. So he's got to make Yokoi seem like he's in elementary school standing up.
You're absolutely right, Vice Professor.
Who's the man?
Bas Rutten El Wapo. Sir, you are.
Round 2. Venetian on the left. Yokoi in the red.
Yes, when Venetian's going to make one mistake, there we go. It's going to be a takedown. He's going to get it again.
I always say this, boss. A man should not lead with a kick against a takedown artist. I don't think it's a good idea. It's better to pepper him with punches then throw a kick. Venetian went and led with a kick. He got scooped up by Yokoi, and here we are in the same position we were in the first round. The interesting thing is that Yokoi is making this an exciting fight on the ground by constant movement.
I know. Venetian, still, there are a few things that he can do. You know, he can try to twist him to the left right now because he's in the half guard. Not anymore, but at the moment, oh, now he's got the mount again. Okay. I got a different view here.
Now we've got 4 minutes left, and Venetian is going to have to be striking from the bottom in order to get out of this because the bucking and rolling is not working for him. Or he's not doing it.
Bucking and pushing him off, you know, try to escape the whole mount situation here. Reverse figure 4. Yep. It's Yokoi all over the place. Total control, and he's setting it up, the reverse figure 4, and it's coming up now, and here it comes. And when he explodes it in now, we could have it.
If he can bring Venetian's right limb down to the canvas, Venetian could be in trouble here. Venetian starting to knee from the bottom to try to escape with 3 minutes left in the round.
Great armbar coming.
And here it is. Oh, but Venetian tries to pile and stack up, and Venetian gets up, throws a kick, and Yokoi grabs that leg, and down they are again on the mat. Yokoi just doesn't let any distance at all.
And there we go, half guard again, and he's going to escape this to the mount or to the side mount. He's going to push the leg. Oh, he doesn't even need to. Yep, there he escaping. Yeah, same position again. Nice. Couple of knees, at least he's working, but now he's got the mount.
He's got the mount again, and let's see if Yokoi can do enough damage with the punches to make Gerald think about giving up or just try and set up the armbar.
I think he should go for an armbar, not grab the arm and then go for the armbar, because now Venetian knows, you see, even if he goes now, he can pull it out. You see, he's already pulling it out now. It's very tight, but it's slippery. He should just go for it from the mount. Punch, punch, punch. Oh, he has it.
Uh-oh.
He's got it.
He's got it.
It's going to be over.
Oh, no! Man!
Wow.
That was a one-sided affair. Gerald Venetian had done so well against Daijiro Matsui at the Shockwave show a few months back, but he was in over his head from the get-go against that man there, Hirotaka Yokoi, who really gave us a real technical grappling battle. And it was 3 minutes, 29 seconds by armbar submission, tap out by Gerald Venetian. Yokoi takes it.
Beautiful. Total control, total domination on the ground. Yeah, what a good job. Setting everything up with punches, working the body, go to the side mount, go to the mount. Try to go for arm bars. Beautiful.
You know what was interesting about this fight even though he landed a number of punches from the mount, he kind of used the gentle art of submission to make the other guy quit.
Yeah. And he did it beautiful. Like I said, normally when you grab an arm, you need to grab it really, really tight, especially when you're sweating. We're going to see the rerun here, the replay. Let me see, he's going to step it up. Yeah, he's real tight. Very nice. Compact, beautiful. Beautiful armbar.
That was nice. That was really, really nice. I like this guy, Yokoi, who extends his record now to 9-0.
Pretty impressive.
Very impressive. And Yokoi is right around 220 pounds. I'm betting he could drop down to 205, though.
Oh, yeah, easy. He's carrying a little extra weight right there. And with these Japanese people, they got these training regimens. They can lose weight. Well,
I'll tell you what. Let's say if he drops down to 205, we're going to put this guy in the sweepstakes with Ninja, Arona, Dan Henderson, and our champion, Wanderlei Silva. We've got yet another Japanese fighter that may challenge him down the line. I want to see this guy again. He was slick.
Wow, TK's happy. Everybody happy. They're going to have another fight tonight. That camp, that little group over there.
He's a very likable young man. And at 24 years old, he's got a long future ahead of him here in mixed martial arts.
I'm here with the monster, Kevin Randleman. Kevin, you're back in Pride. What does that mean to you?
I think it means a lot to me because right now I feel like I did not fight very well the last time. And I just want to tell everyone that I was a little sick the last time. I lost a lot of weight because I got here with 3 days before the fight. And it's hard for me to get acclimated to the climate and just the country itself. So I didn't bring any food or anything. This time I came prepared. I got a lot of supplements, a lot of metrics. I'm very healthy, no problems, and I'm going to demolish, mango crush my opponent.
Okay, your opponent is more of a submission guy. Now, the last time you were in Pride, you were doing a lot more boxing. Are you going to try and box him again?
I have my game plan, and my game plan is I'm going to go out there and I'm going to throw punches. If he gets too close, I'm going to slam him, and then I'm going to drive knees into his head, and they're going to stop it probably within like 2 minutes. It's not going to go the distance this time.
Kevin Randleman is back in the Pride Fighting Championships, and he's facing Kenichi Yamamoto, who's a submission expert. So we got the wrestler against the submission guy. Now, you know Kevin Randleman, boss.
Oh, I surely do. And Kevin learned to box. He really wants to knock the guy out right now. He's phenomenal takedown artist. His submission skills are getting better and better. He knows how to avoid submissions because I actually tried a few submissions on him. So this could be a real fast match for Kevin there. I think he's going to go for the takedown and going to go for a ground and pound.
I actually think that Kevin will win, but I think Kevin will win standing up with a knockout.
Do you have any designs on the Pride middleweight title?
I plan on fighting whoever the champion is for the middleweight title. And Wanderlei Silva, he is one of the greatest champions I've ever seen. I love the way he comes out there. I love the way I love his just intensity. That's the kind of guy that I like to fight because he's got to bring the best out of me. If like O'Hara, he didn't come at me. When I see Wanderlei Silva fight, if you go down, he kicks you. If you're standing up, he's punching you. If you're on the ring ropes, he'll knee you. He uses every weapon that he has, and I watch him a lot. So yeah, my design is to have a middleweight title shot because I'm not fighting those big guys anymore. I'm a middleweight, and that's where I want to stay. So in order to be there, I got one guy in my mind, and that's Wanderlei Silva, and he's the greatest champion in the middleweight that I've ever seen, better than Tito Ortiz.
Oh man, Randleman is chomping at the bit to get at Yamamoto. Will Randleman shoot, or will he shoot that right hand? And they lock up. Randleman goes for the front face lock on the knees.
Whoa, side mount. Nice from Randleman.
Look at Randleman, got the north-south now, and he's going to start blasting that knee. This fight could be over very quickly if Randleman starts to use the knees. Randleman going for a guillotine choke from the mount, but he doesn't. He's only got half an arm, but he's so strong, boss.
Yeah, but it's not going to work.
He doesn't have the throat.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't have anything. It's going to throw away. It's all his energy. He should start kneeing now.
Yeah, Randleman should definitely start kneeing. The right knee to the head would be a good weapon. Of course, he's got his arm in the way. Randleman relaxed. He's going to go for the key lock here from the side mount.
And he is strong. He puts the hand down.
And Yamamoto could be in trouble. He's going to have to fight because Randleman is a little bigger than Yamamoto. And strength is going to be a factor.
Yeah,
Yamamoto looks like he could be in trouble here, but he's going to spin out because he doesn't have a flap.
No, and Randleman's right arm is under Yamamoto's neck, and that's why it doesn't work. He's going to pull that head out first, and then he can finish the figure four. Oh, he can also go very nice here for a side choke if you would know now. Oh my God. Post his head to this side and jump over to the other side, and Randleman would have a side choke on him. Nice combination, by the way. I'm sorry, Steve.
No, that's quite all right, El Guapo. I learn when you talk. Okay, Randleman already in the first couple minutes of this match, it's 10 times more exciting than his match with O'Hara because Kenichi Yamamoto wants to fight, and Randleman is doing what he does best, take a guy down and punish him on the ground.
Oh, yes. He should start running these. This is not a submission, not for a guy that flexible. If he would have been more muscular, Yamamoto, then maybe it would have happened. You know, he could finish him. But until he doesn't, Randleman doesn't pass the head of Yamamoto with his right arm, he cannot finish him.
Okay, Randleman getting into that famous north-south position that Mark Coleman likes so much. Randleman should throw the right knee here.
That's it,
He should throw the right knee.
Right knee, bang.
I don't understand it. Randleman should start blasting the knees right now. What is going through Randleman's mind here? Why isn't he throwing the knee, boss?
I don't know. If I would know, I would make money as a psychic. I mean, Coleman's in his corner screaming to do it, but he doesn't do it.
He's going to go for the body shot.
It was a nice body shot, though.
Well, Kevin Randleman is one of these kind of wind-up guys that I think maybe when he goes in there, he kind of just blacks out and does his thing.
Yeah.
He may not even listen to his corner.
Makes it a street fight and just try. Okay, we got Mark Coleman looking at us right now, and that means we're right.
Yeah, we were right.
And now he's laughing.
Well, a lot of times a guy like Randleman, you know, the corner is there to hold the bucket for him, and that's about it, and to cheer him on. But Randleman has been clearly in control. Let's hope he doesn't use up too much of his energy because Yamamoto wants to set a trap in the form of submission.
Now we should go for that Tamura.
I think
for the figure four.
I think Randleman should try and mount Yamamoto. Because if he mounts him, it's going to be easier for him to do damage with punches.
There we go. Mark Coleman shouting it. Go for the full mount.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's going to do it.
It's obvious that Randleman's corner is starting to listen to our instructions, and that's good.
Hey, here we go. This could be it.
Now he's got nope, and he let it go. He let it go.
And that was a close one.
But if I were Coleman, I would say go for full mount. But evidently Coleman just told me Randleman doesn't like full mount. So we got the side mount, which is pretty much the preferred position of a wrestler in mixed martial arts.
But Mark loves the full mount. He's telling us.
Okay.
We have two conversations.
Yeah.
If Randleman goes for that kilo full mount. Whoa.
Full mount. Now what's going to happen? Randleman has got to pick his shots here.
Yep.
He's got to get up high and punch before Yamamoto bucks. And he's trying to smother him a little bit, but it's not going to work. Yamamoto in no trouble here. He's going for the key lock, but it's an easy rollover to escape from this.
He should jump to the other side now. He should jump to... He should jump to the side mount and then finish it.
He doesn't have it. Yamamoto flips him over. Yamamoto going to go for a leg. Nope. left hook. It looked like a knockout. That was a sick left hook by Randleman, and it buckled Yamamoto to the canvas, but Yamamoto recovered instantly. But man, if Yamamoto tried to steal the round away from Randleman, Randleman kleptomaniaced it back from him.
Oh, this is a totally different Randleman than we saw in his last match. Wow, he's doing good work.
Yeah, you know, and he's pacing himself.
Nice body shots.
Kudos to Yamamoto to flip Randleman over and escape from the bottom momentarily.
Yep. But then the side mount, he's jumping into it like it's nothing. And there we go again. He wants to go for that. Yep.
He's going for the other side, right? Right.
And he can't finish it, I'm telling you. As long as he brings that hand of Yamamoto in the same line of Yamamoto's shoulders, then he can finish him with it. Do not go around the head.
Yeah, he's got to keep his own elbow on the floor, because if he's airborne like that, it's going to be hard. Oh, Yamamoto is wincing, but he doesn't have a clean lock.
The defense, this is what the defense is, what Yamamoto right now does. Now Randleman should bring his head down. Bring it down to the hip of Yamamoto, and then he can finish it. Down, that's it.
Oh, what an escape by Yamamoto. And we still got 3 minutes left. It's been a grueling round for Kenichi Yamamoto. Randleman's been all over him.
And again, he's going for it. Yep.
Now listen to this audience. You could hear a pin drop in here. The focus is like a laser beam. We've got upwards towards 50, 60,000 people here at the Pride Fighting Championships Championship Chaos 2 Tokyo Dome. Randleman on top. Randleman fighting with a little bit of finesse in this grappling match.
He's doing a really good job. He's going for side mount. He doesn't stay in the guard. From the half guard, he escapes. North-south positions. We see him going for submissions. He's doing the whole package. He totally changed since his last fight.
One thing I'm thinking that there's a knee. I was going to say you should throw more knees because he's got the control, and now he should throw knees.
Boom, right knee. Body, then a punch.
Yamamoto is basically overpowered here.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody with a guy like Kevin is so powerful. Explosive power too, and there we go again. He's trying to set it up. The good thing for Randleman would be to learn a straight arm bar, set him up like this, make him think that you go for a figure four, and then make a straight arm bar on the other arm. Nobody would ever expect it from Randleman.
Randleman has said about fighting in mixed martial arts, and I'll quote him, "This is easy." Maybe for him, not for Yamamoto right now.
Yes.
Randleman, he's got about a quarter minute, man. This guy, you know, he says you earn what you get. It makes it sweeter, and he respects Boss Rutan.
Oh,
but then he says, you know, that he himself, Randleman, is like a chameleon, that he fights different ways, different times. Like last time we saw him box. Now he's doing like the side mount control and holding this guy down. Now finally, Yamamoto has guard, and Yamamoto trying to sneak that right leg up, but Randleman staying down, belly to belly.
Yeah, we got only about 30 seconds left. Yep, there we go, 30 seconds. There's nothing much he can do anymore. As long as you don't leave that left arm out, then it should be okay. Body shots good. And they're both looking fresh, man, still fresh. I mean, if Randleman continued to fight like this, he could finish the fight in round number 2.
Yes, he could.
Nice.
That's the end of the round. Now, the action definitely slowed down there the last quarter of the match. Now, hopefully for Randleman, that won't mean that he's starting to diffuse as far as his cardio, because Yamamoto, even though he's a little bit scratched up, seems to be pretty well intact as far as his wind.
I don't know. Right when the bell went, we had the vertical leap again from Randleman, and he sprint to his corner. So it looks like he's in a good shape.
Yeah, and he's trying like the Dickens to get that key lock, but he doesn't really have a good position. And that reversal by Yamamoto, and Yamamoto was thinking about a leg lock, and then they stood back up. Randleman kicked his way out. And look at this left hook right here.
Bang!
It was right on the temple, and it turned into a bit of a brawl, and Yamamoto went down. He wasn't hurt as much as it looked like he was, but it was a flash knockdown. Randleman back on top. Kevin dominated that first round.
Totally. Total domination. He looks fresh, and it looks like he's going to do it in the second round too. And Yamamoto thinks, what am I going to do right now? He's hoping for one mistake that Kevin's going to make and hope that he can capitalize on that, but otherwise I don't see him winning this match.
No, it seems that there's Yoji Anjo from the old UWF days.
He's got a bit of a smile there on the face. They're telling him a joke, I think.
Yeah. What do you think the odds are that Yamamoto could pull out a submission in this match?
Not high. No, not high. Difficult. If Randleman gets really cocky, you know, and like really forget about everything, that he could lay an arm out and then maybe, or a foot, just go for a leg submission. But I don't think so.
Well, Yamamoto looks like he is enjoying this match, actually, because he's waving Kevin on, and I would think that Kevin would box here.
I think so too. I think he's going to do that.
And there's that left kick.
Yep.
Yamamoto throwing a kick and slipping to canvas. Randleman again down on top, side control.
Yeah, he should be able to finish this fight here. If he plays his cards straight, then he should go get on mount and start pounding away, because he's got a lot of strength, worked a lot on his boxing skills, and that will pay off, man. If you're in mount position. Ooh, look at this one. This could be a side choke here. This is a perfect way to set a side choke up, and is he going to do it? Yes, I think Randleman could perfectly set a side choke up right now.
You should knee him. When the guy ties up his hand there, you should knee him. At least on the arm. Oh, that was a punishing left hand.
Nice. What is she doing?
Okay, now it looks like he might have good position on this key lock, boss.
Yes.
Although he should be a little flatter on the ground.
He should, yes, now he's got it. Bring it down to his hips and now lift the arm up. Oh, good escape, a nice punch. Very nice. Man, he's changed. Very nice. He's going to be a big force like this in the Pride Fighting Championship. Oh, this is beautiful too. I have a real nice technique for this one too here now.
Randleman has got his sights set on the Pride middleweight title. He did speak very respectfully about Wanderlei Silva, who is currently the champion in the Pride middleweight division. But Randleman made some comparisons. Wanderlei a while back had a victory against another wrestler in Brazil, against Mike Van Arsdale. And Randleman bluntly said, I'm better than Van Arsdale. I rise to the occasion. He can't beat me because I'm the monster. I'll beat Wanderlei. I'll knock him out. So the gauntlet has been dropped. And Randleman will have his hands full with Wanderlei. But I think it would be an extremely exciting match.
Yeah, I think it will be the other way around too. I think Wanderlei would have his hands full on Randleman too. I would give it a few more fights like this for Randleman to get in totally into the game, totally get used to the rules here in Japan, and then let's go for it.
I actually think he might be ready after this fight. because he's already had many fights in the UFC, in Brazil. He was UFC heavyweight champion. He's had some big victories over Pedro Hizo, Pete Williams, Maurice Smith. Of course, he had a loss to a guy named, what's his boss, some obscure fighter from Holland.
Yeah. Look at those punches.
This is like,
oh man.
but Randleman clearly is not looking past Yamamoto. As a matter of fact, he's looking through him, and he's trying to punch through him.
Ooh, nice. And there was no stopping.
No, I think that as his corner is imploring him, he should go for the north-south position and start to drop some knees. It would probably be a stoppage if he did that. Because right now he's grounding and pounding, but it's not near being finished. It's exactly.
They heard you.
Yeah, and there's the knee. Referee got to look real close. It could be over in a matter of seconds. Yamamoto blocking and deflecting the knee very well, defending, but he's in a bad position here.
Yeah, because that's a lot of strength and technique holding you down in that position, and then those knees. Look at his upper legs. Nice control. Look at that movement. Beautiful. He should throw right knee right now. Bang.
And here he is, boss. I think he's going to do that.
Left knee. Nice. He should keep doing it. Nice knee again.
He's not getting enough velocity in the knee
No,
right
there's
now.
not a lot of power.
He's mainly pushing the knee.
That's what I thought.
Yamamoto has been able to survive the assault so far, but he's looking worse for the wear as the match proceeds. There it is, the end, and Kevin looks very fresh.
Wow, man. This is great. Yeah, Yamamoto looks not that fresh right now.
No. He looks like he's been in an alley fight.
That looked fresh right there in the pit, but it's gone now.
Yes, yes, Buzzito. And here we are, Randleman inside control, blasting that left knee.
I got a little caught on his tricep. Yamamoto's tricep. These are good shots. Watch this. And he's going to give him a few. These are shots that are going to hurt later on. That's the one you want to take a Tylenol for later on in the evening.
Yeah, right there on the side of the temple. And here he is in north-south position, finally delivering that right knee. Kevin seems so ready for the Pride rules. And he looks fresh. Look at him.
God. And they're pointing at each other and they're kissing.
Yeah, nothing personal, but been an exciting tooth and nail match so far. Mainly teeth and nails on Yamamoto.
Yep. So I would suggest, oh no, we all got tests here, no kissing, I would suggest. Round number 3, can he finish it? I think he can. If he would throw everything out, he can finish this fight. Because he's doing it really good.
Providing a miracle could happen, what could Yamamoto do to totally reverse the trend of this match?
He could fake something and then, I don't know, do something illegal, and but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have the skill or the moves to stop Kevin Randleman at this point. And Randleman got him back in familiar territory. This is where Randleman is strongest, on the mat, on top.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Knee to the head. There we go. North south.
Now this fight could be very close to being over once he gets the underhook and control of the arms. If he can get the other underhook and control that other arm, it'll be a matter of time before the knees find their mark and he ends the fight. But now he's going for side control again.
And there we go again for the figure four. No.
Come on, Kev, finish him. Finish him, finish him, finish him. Come on, Kev. Knees, right here.
Knees.
Oh, whoa!
That's
One more, and the referee may have to stop this one. Double knee. Wow.
This is like a Gilles look. Beautiful.
Wow.
And look at him. He looks so fresh.
That is
It's a new Kevin Randleman, ladies and gentlemen. This guy. Oh, look at him.
that was a scary double knee, dropping it way high. We'll call that the skyscraper knee. It went backwards, almost in a backbend, then bang! And Yamamoto giving him his due, saying he's number one. Randleman, I think he got the rules of the Pride Fighting Championship.
Oh, yeah, he got him down.
I think he may be ready. There's that jump. Yes, it was 1 minute 18 seconds. Okay, 1 minute 16 seconds of round number 3 by those blasting skyscraper knees. Look at that.
Bum, bum.
It's like he's doing a handstand and then
Bang, bang.
I've never seen that move.
Never.
That's the Kevin Randleman move.
Gilbert Eiffel does it in the air. He does it on the ground.
There it is. The skyscraper double knee. Kevin Randleman's new trademark move caused the referee to have no choice but to stop this contest once again, and it was 1 minute 16 seconds of round number 2.
Wow. Kevin is back, ladies and gentlemen. And with a bang. What an impressive win. What an impressive win.
Well, I tell you, he talked quite a bit about not living until he could get the middleweight title, and I think this moves him one step closer to challenging for the title.
Yeah, I would say 3 steps closer almost. This is great.
Now this is a nasty tattoo. That shows that this man here, Murillo Ninja Rua, has a serious commitment to fighting. Ninja, boa noite.
Boa noite.
Okay, you're going to be fighting Ricardo Arona. Is there a rivalry between you two guys?
Não, só que andou falando muito besteira na revista, não somente de mim, como é um atleta que não respeita as outras escolas, e eu tô vindo aqui para arrebentar ele mesmo.
The last fight of Brazilian top team and Schilt box, all the people can saw what's happened. And the most important is forget about and concentration only in that fight, because the past don't can move, nothing is gonna happen in the Sunday, you know. No matter what's happened, the most important is concentration and do the best.
After you beat Arona, who do you want to fight most?
Com o Paulão da Top Team. Paulo Filho.
Oh, from Brazilian top team. Why?
Porque eu não gosto deles porque eles não respeitam os atletas.
He's gonna teach me respect.
Respect.
Well, respect. He don't know what's respect. Anyone in your team know what's respect. We know what's respect. Respect the people. Respect the philosophy. Respect the fight. The history of fight. You know that. He don't know that. I say before, come on to see the fight.
Can you teach Ninja respect?
Oh, I hope so. I coming to do that.
Okay.
Yes, I coming to teach him.
Oh, this next one, I have been waiting for this fight for a long time. It's Murillo Ninja Rua from the Shootbox Academy against Ricardo Arona from Brazilian top team. This is a rivalry, boss.
This could be the match of the night. This could be the match of the year. Those guys both are very well-rounded, very good stamina. They're both young. It's going to be unbelievable.
Okay, now one thing is that these guys both match up as far as age because Ninja is 22 years old and Arona is 24. They're both strong as oxes, but I have to say that Ninja seems to be the busier fighter with strikes.
Yeah, busier, and he's more stamina. He keeps going. At the moment the bell rings, he will keep going and going till the bell ends or till the fight ends. And with Arona, we don't know that yet. He has a lot of muscles, he's very strong. A lot of muscles need a lot of oxygen, so that could be a major factor in this fight. But on the other hand, he's got best positioning, he's got best submission skills. I really cannot call this fight.
Okay, I was going to ask you who was going to win. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say in a war, I think Ninja may be able to pull this one out. But if he doesn't, Arona for sure will be in a shot for the title against Wanderlei Silva.
Yep.
So in this time, I forget the moments. I just training to. When I back to Brazil, I remember to see my girls.
Okay, you say girls. Now, is there more than one?
Rio de Janeiro have a lot of women, man. You need to care.
There are so many things going on in this fight. Both men are from different cities, big cities in Brazil. Arona on the right from Rio. Ninja on the left. Look at this stare down, boss.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, yeah. This is a rivalry, folks. There's been a lot of talk in the press by both guys, a lot of talk of teaching another guy respect. This fight may be one of the most eagerly anticipated fights in the sport today. Ninja coming out. Oh, yeah! What a flying knee by Ninja! And Arona picked him up. It looks like Arona got busted open a little bit. And Ninja exploding up. Ninja back up on his feet.
Oh, he's gonna lift him up.
They're at war, and Arona taking Ninja down again with a trip takedown. They wasted no time getting acquainted, folks.
Exactly what we expected.
These two young bulls came right at each other on the ground now. Ninja getting some distance with his strikes. Got a half butterfly guard. Arona trying to pass it. Arona getting side control. Ninja back into the guard. It's an absolute energy burner so far on the ground. I don't know, boss. I'm almost excited as these guys are.
Yeah, I got an adrenaline rush right going on here at ringside. Because this is not going to stop. This is going to go and go and go. They're both not going to stop, trust me.
Okay, Arona has got Ninja down, but the trick is to being able to do something because Ninja is a very crafty and wily opponent on the bottom. And he's able to get out from such great grapplers as Mario Sperry, who is an Arona teammate. Arona being a little younger and possibly physically stronger than Sperry, it's a different fighter. Ninja working and getting guard. Look at that. Escaping the side control of Arona. Who's using the most energy here, boss?
Arona is using the most energy right now. And like we said before, with the muscles, we don't know. But Arona told us also in the pre-fight interviews that his muscles are used to train every day with that amount of muscle. So it wouldn't be a problem for him. That's what he said.
Arona, the man on top, the man with the tattoos, the man with the suntan. Ninja on the bottom, and Ninja escaping from some problematic situations. Ninja back up, and a knee, and Ninja in a position to throw some knees of his own. Arona on the bottom, and now Arona's got the back of Ninja. Ninja stands back up. Will Arona slide down and take him to the ground again? Ninja facing Arona.
What did Ninja try to go for with that arm? That was a big question for me. Ninja has a new tattoo I see here on his back, on his shoulders. It says something in Japanese. I wonder what. Maybe somebody can translate it for me. But they already tell me it's his own name, Guerrilla Ninja.
Like I said before, in the pre-fight analysis, he's got that tattoo on his arm. This guy has got a serious commitment to fighting, as does Arona. And they got a restart, and I like that. Expect the punches from Ninja. There's a low kick attempt, and duck under. Arona going for an over-under clinch.
Yeah, they're throwing a lot of energy. And you know what it is, if you're going from 0 to 100%.
Oh! I like that side left knee.
Yep.
Arona seems to be gassed already.
Yep. I saw it when they broke up knees to the legs. This is such a smart thing to do, because that's going to count later on in the fight.
Arona cannot afford to get tired against Ninja. It will be perilous for him. If he goes to the ground and gets in the bottom position, he's going to be in trouble. Oh, now he may be in trouble now, because what Ninja's got to do is get him into a slugfest the same way he did with Sperry. And
trading there. Oh, Arona got the takedown.
the tension is high here at the Tokyo Dome. It's been an extremely clean fight, though.
Yes. They can say whatever they want. They kind of have bad blood between each other, but they fight clean.
They fight within the rules, right. And the good thing is that...
Look at this.
Oh! Bad position for Ninja.
No, but he's scared.
And Arona has got both the leg hooks in and is going to go for that rear naked choke. Ninja turns and gets on top. Unreal.
You know what it is? If you got somebody's back and you try to go for a rear naked choke with the gloves, it's very difficult. If you have an experienced opponent, it's pretty much impossible to give him a rear naked choke.
Yeah, I read that same thing in the Boss Ruth's Big Book of Combat.
Yes, which is, by the way, it's a very good book.
Halfway through the first round, 5 minutes left. Ninja on top in the guard of Arona. It's been nothing but non-stop action. Now, in the pre-fight analysis, Ninja said, of course, he wasn't nervous. He wanted to fight everyone on Brazilian top team, and he said he was sure that Arona was going to go straight to the hospital because he showed Ninja and Shootbox no respect. But then Arona had his own ideas about respect, and he said that that Arona talked a lot of trash about him, and that motivated him in his training. Arona said that.
I believe it. Listen, if somebody would do that to me, I mean, any opponent, even though if they don't, I always try to visualize that they do. That they don't show respect to you, and then you will train on it.
Well, we've got Ninja on top, and he's busy with the little chipping away blows, the back hammer fist, small hooks to the head. There's Hujimar Federigo, the mastermind behind the shoot box's success. Wanderlei Silva, Ninja, Anderson Silva, and a plethora of other fighters down there in Curitiba, Brazil. It's a tight guard by Arona on the bottom because he obviously doesn't want Ninja to stand back up again.
No, and Ninja is doing a good job, but not by not pushing himself away, because then he knows he's going to be vulnerable for submissions.
Right.
And where we know Arona is very good at.
You know, they say that there are differences between fighting here in Japan and fighting in the United States, and that's true, but the differences are very subtle. There are more similarities than there are differences. For instance, here in the Pride Fighting Championships, we allow kneeing and kicking to the head on the ground, whereas in the United States, they allow ungloved elbows to the head, which can almost guarantee a cut. So those are pretty much the only two differences between the two fighting rules here in Japan, and I kind of like the knees to the head on the ground because it makes it a more action-packed ground fight.
Yeah, so you like you saw in the last fight between Randleman, you know, the referee watches very closely, is all tuned in, and he stops the fight. You know, if he doesn't block the knees, he stops the fight. So it's all about safety here.
Yeah, the referee really hawked on that fight and really made sure. Now, the good thing is about the knee or the soccer kick, there's never been anybody seriously injured with a knee to the head or a soccer kick. But there have been people in boxing, believe me, that have expired from punches
Wow.
Okay, here we go, the restart.
Arona got a yellow card there for stalling.
Wow, that was kind of harsh.
Yes.
Well, he was just basically holding on.
Yeah.
But Arona, Ninja wants to get him into a shootout. Right hand by Ninja, and Arona tries to trip, and Ninja with the underhooks here. Now you can see where both fighters, even though they talked all that trash beforehand, have got a lot of respect. Ninja going for the takedown, but Arona's got a phenomenal base.
Good balance. Should try to do it again.
This fight is going to come down to stamina, boss.
Yes.
Pure and simple. Ninja is the busier fighter. Arona, physically the stronger fighter. Oh, left high kick! It was partially blocked, and Arona going for the double underhook takedown, but he ate a couple shots there.
Well, now he's on top. Wow, I was talking with Marco Huas about this fight. Hello, Marco, by the way. And he said he was looking very, very forward to it, too.
I think any pure fan in mixed martial arts knows this fight and knows the significance of this fight in the middleweight, light heavyweight, wherever you have under 205-pound division. Both these guys, top 10 fighters. Both these guys have designs on bigger things. Ninja obviously won't fight his stablemate, Wanderlei Silva, for the championship, but Arona would love to fight Wanderlei. So if he gets past Ninja, that would be the game plan. It's this division under 205 pounds is exploding. So many great fighters. The last two fights, we got Randleman, we got Yokoi, and we got these two gentlemen. So far, it's been a very close fight. Arona with mainly the takedowns. Uh-oh.
Leg lock coming up.
And Ninja.
Was he saved by the bell? We don't know.
We don't know, but it looked like a solid leg lock. It looked like an Achilles lock. Arona kind of had the edge in that round, spent out a lot of energy. But I think the best is definitely yet to come in this scheduled 3-round match.
I think so too. Right now in the ring, the Proud Girls too. That's pretty good too. But the fighting, for sure. Stamina. It's like you said, Mr. Quadros. That's what it's all about. Whoa.
And Ninja trying to tee off, but Arona, every time Ninja goes for a punching exchange, goes for the body lock and takes him down. There's that high kick, and it missed. And Arona answering with a hard low kick of his own, and Ninja landing the left jab, the body lock, and as I said before, the takedown. But it's been truly to the man from Shootbox's credit that he was able to reverse out of this, which could have been a perilous situation, could have been a fight ender, but as you said before, boss, with the gloves, rear naked choke is difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult. You got to set up something real good with punches or go for the boss run exercise. Neck crack. Look at this. Oh, it wasn't a hit.
He ducked right into that left roundhouse kick. As a matter of fact, by pushing forward, he shortened it, so it wasn't as devastating a kick. And Ninja just let him take him down. He didn't even resist. Once he got the body lock, Ninja knew. Now here he's going to fall back, and it's an ankle lock. He doesn't really have it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a heel hook. It was an Achilles lock, and the round was over. Ninja was almost ready to pop out of that.
Yes, he could have pulled out of it, I think.
But nonetheless, it's been non-stop action. Now understand this, that in a fight that goes the distance, the fights here in Japan are scored as the fight as an entirety. It's not a compilation or a tallying up of the 3 rounds. It's not done like boxing. It's done a little different. And the man who's trying to close the show and the fight more is the one who they give the victory to in a decision, as opposed to a guy that does a lot of points in the first round but then fades later. They go for the guy who at the end of the fight is trying to end the match before the distance.
Oh, nice takedown there.
That was beautiful. Ninja tried his own takedown, but Arona showed his strength. And now Arona almost got the mount.
Almost. He's got a lot of upper body power. And that is really helping him in this fight.
Interestingly, Ninja says about his personality, you know how he's always smiling? He says, I am very happy and then he likes to listen to romantic music like Lionel Richie, Elton John, and Phil Collins. You'd think these guys want to listen to satanic metal hip-hop or something, but no. He's into some pretty mellow stuff.
Hello,
Rocket Man.
is it me you're looking for?
Your hair is totally wrong for that.
Because I wonder where you went. But back to the fight.
And Ninja gonna get guard again, gets the guard. Rona moves it into half guard.
Yep, this is a play here. They both want to win, and then who's going to make the mistake? We say it many times before. They're very on the same level. Oh, look at this, look at this.
Look at this. Is Ninja going to get out of this? Is he going to get out from under the bottom? He did before, but he's in a position where he's going to use a lot of strength.
Yes,
Ninja going to pop out the rear, and Ninja. Now he's going for the guillotine. He's got to. No, he doesn't have the full guillotine though.
No, he doesn't have it. But Arona's size of the arms, I don't know about this.
Yeah, this could be a problem for Ninja. Ninja's got to. He's got to make his move because we've got 3 minutes left. I don't know if Ninja can hold his breath for 3 minutes.
He's got to turn his jaw into the chest of Arona so that the windpipe comes free.
He's almost out. He's almost there. Whoa! But still, that had to take a little bit of a toll on Ninja's neck, as it did Arona's arm.
That's exactly what I wanted to say, Mr. Pipe Professor.
Yeah, well, you're a whopper. You are a whopper.
I even fake it. If somebody got like a guillotine around my neck, I will make the sound so that they will pull harder and harder and harder and let them drain their energy.
I like that
while
sound.
I don't feel it.
Do that sound again. Now say red rum.
And there we go, in the center of the ring. Also a beautiful rule from Pride.
Yeah, I love this rule. The nice thing about it being in a boxing ring for the live spectators here, they can see because and when it slides to the edge of the ring, then they put it back to the center. It makes it an interesting ground fight. But Ninja's on top. That's the interesting thing. Can Ninja do enough damage? Can he pass the guard?
I don't know. He doesn't want to get up too high. But then again, maybe he wants to, and so here we go. Arona's going to try something.
Now, Ninja almost getting side control. 2 minutes left. They're still battling. Full power here, boss.
What do you think after this match? Whatever happens, whatever's going to happen, they're going to respect each other, or you think it's still going to be bad blood?
You know, I don't know, because it's hard to say, because they take things really personally in Brazil. I mean, it's interesting because if it was a guy from a different country challenging a Brazilian guy or something, there would be that bad blood, but then they're going to touch gloves maybe afterwards, unless they call themselves Brazilian Killer or something. Yeah. They're going to get really mad.
A crazy ice killer.
Crazy ice killer. Oh yeah, Larry David.
Whoa, look at this, look at this. He's gonna go for it. Yeah.
He's not gonna.
That's not gonna happen.
Not gonna be able to submit this guy. This guy's a two-time Abu Dhabi champion.
Yeah.
But still, Ninja's on top. Ninja has momentarily changed the flow of this match.
And by keeping working and doing everything, you know, it might work in his favor. And Arona already had a yellow card. I don't know how much that is going to work in his disadvantage.
Well, that's going to work a lot in the scoring, because if this is a close match, it'll go to the guy who didn't get the yellow card.
Yep.
Yellow card for you that are new to the Pride Fighting Championship is a warning. You lose 10% of your purse, and it factors 1 point against you in the scoring. If you get 3 yellow cards, you are automatically disqualified. So Arona wants to stay busy on the bottom. He wants to try something. Right now, he's just keeping the guard closed and not really doing anything. His legs aren't going up high. And I'll tell you, Ninja is keeping busy with the little pity-pat punches.
Non-stop. And that's exactly the way we know Ninja.
I don't think there's a more energetic fighter than Ninja in the sport right now.
No.
I mean, there used to be guys like Shoji and Matsui, but Ninja's a different level than those guys.
Look at this.
Ninja coming in with a stomp, and Arona going to answer with a stomp. If I were Ninja, just back up.
He's got to get up.
Just back up.
No. Arona should say, I got it.
Okay. Whoa. That's it, the end of round number 2. One more in the bank.
Yep. But it's all about round number 3.
Yeah, this has got to be the tiebreaker. Round number 3, the guy that wants it more, the guy that goes for it, is going to be the guy that takes this fight. It's been a close one. It's been just an outstanding match where Arona has shut down the stand-up of Ninja by the takedowns, and he pulled guard here, but he had a half a guillotine. But as you said before, with the arm strength like that, boss, you've tapped guys with this move.
Yeah, but these are guys that don't really know anything, but sometimes you can get them.
The guillotine. The guys you beat.
Oh, the guys I beat, yeah, but that was without the arm.
Right.
The guillotine was my strongest weapon in the beginning because it was the only weapon I had. But I always made sure that my opponent's arm was out, not in. And that's a big difference right there.
Yeah, well, when he pulled into this,
he shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, he used a lot of strength there, and it seemed to catch up with him later in the round.
Yep.
As Ninja was able to reverse position a couple times and end up on top and do a little ground and pound from the guard. There's Arona there getting instructions by Julio and Mario Sperry directly behind him. Javier Cordiero behind Ninja. Anderson Silva there with the bug glasses. I think Ninja should go out there and just start throwing bombs and get ready to sprawl.
I think so too.
At this point, I think that all the bad blood heat goes out of the match. Maybe not. Look at that look from Ninja.
But Arona is not done yet.
No, he's not.
He wants to go.
Now this is all about honor, and as we drummed into your heads earlier, it's all about respect.
Now, is he gonna come out with a flying kick or knee?
No, I don't think so. I think he should box here.
Whoa!
Capoeira 101, roundhouse kick, spinning hook kick.
We were doing that yesterday with each other.
We were practicing that the other day. And you still got some speed in your kicks, champ.
Yeah, I'm getting old, but you know what, Steven? Your age, it's unbelievable what you're still doing. The boss with the workout, man, you did it all. It's unbelievable.
Thank you, boss. Well, you know, it's just an honor to train with you. They're locked up again. Arona's, man, that's a chancy move against Arona.
I wonder what Marquito Di Parra thinks right now. It's just a little joke I threw in there. He will be smiling right now. We're talking about Marco Huas because he says, man, this is the fight of the night.
There's that takedown by Arona. It was off a punching combination attempted by Ninja. Ninja on the bottom. I want to see if Ninja can reverse this and get back up.
Arona should do a lot of work right now. He should try to go cross-face, push himself out and start punching. Look at this. He's trying for the arm bar, but it's not going to work on Arona.
No.
But I mean, Arona should start working and fast and hard because he's got about 4 minutes left. And I don't know.
Arona has slowed down a lot. Yep. He's still getting takedowns, but boss, you've said this a million times. It's not just getting a takedown. It's what you do with the takedown.
Yep.
If you can get close to ending a fight, just laying on a guy and praying, as we said back in the days of Fujita versus Gilbert Ivel, is not going to be a compelling fight. It doesn't really help the sport. It doesn't help a fighter's reputation to make more money because it doesn't set the public imagination on fire. Just being on top of a guy. They want to see action, whether it be punches, you know, submissions. There's the Brazilian top team guys screaming. Shootbox guys are over here screaming. Ninja being much more active from the bottom, open guard.
Yeah, Arona should try to get out of that guard. He stood up just 5 seconds ago, and he should try to pass it. Go to the side, man. I know Ninja's got very good control, and maybe probably he's going to try to regain that guard, but still, he's got to work. Now he's got to start working. Pass it.
Now Ninja's almost got a position where he can change to the top.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
And Arona trying to blast those right hands down. It's a thing where we want to see what will happen if the fight flips over, they stand back up. That's where the drama is in this fight.
Ooh, lost 2 minutes.
2 minutes. They both got to steal this round.
Oh, nice kick.
Man, Arona with a good right roundhouse kick in the right hand. Is it enough to steal the round? Ninja's got to know that he's got to pay him back.
And
I don't think he should do it with a takedown.
I don't know if it's going to work. Whoa!
And he got a takedown, but is he going to get another one?
And now he cannot go for the guillotine again because the arm is again in between. Now Arona goes for the takedown.
I would have to say Arona looks like he's squeezing ahead in this very close fight. Ninja back on the bottom, and that's where Arona wants him. So it is Arona dictating where the fight is fought.
Arona's working now. He's throwing some shots. 1 minute left. He really got to put the pace up.
There's that chin. The chin of Arona digging into the face of Ninja. 1 minute left. Ninja's got to get out from under him. Got to do something. Got to try and snatch the fight away because Arona may have done enough here.
Yes. But with the yellow card, you know what?
That's right.
Can it be a draw?
No draws.
No draws. Yeah. So, but this would be a fight that could, I would give it a draw because they both went 100%. They both did everything they could.
I think you're right because in the third round, Ninja was in control, but in this round, Ninja reversed. Oh, almost at the end here. Arona blasting away, Ninja trying to get back up. Arona getting Ninja's back. Will Ninja run out of time? He's got to make a move. End of the match.
Wow.
Arona feels confident that he has taken this fight.
You know what? With the last round, the takedowns and everything, I would say so too, but we don't know the yellow card. The yellow card was given in the first round, and like we said also during the whole match, they counter fight as the fight goes. So then I would say Arona.
There's that right roundhouse kick and left spinning heel kick, and Arona got the single right out of that.
I want to see that sucker kick when he's down, when Ninja is on his knees. I want to see that kick from Arona there. I hope they're going to show it.
Ninja getting a little wild there and leaving himself open and didn't sprawl quick enough. And let's go up and find out what the judges think.
They respect each other.
I got to go with Arona in this.
I think so too. And he did it. He pulled it off.
Ricardo Arona has won a unanimous decision over Murillo Ninja Hua in the Battle of the Bulls, and now I gotta say, Arona has got to really have his eyes on that Pride middleweight title. He seems to be the guy that would get a shot now, boss.
He got to have to because this is it. I mean,
he beat Mesger, he beat Henderson, he beat Ninja.
Bang! He's got to go for Wanderlei now.
Time for a title shot.
TCH, Texas Crazy Horse. What does that name mean to you?
Well, it's a name given to me by the Japanese fans, so it actually means a lot to me that the fans would give that to me as a name, as a nickname. So try to live up to it for them.
Now, I know this has become kind of routine, Heath. Do you know what I'm going to ask you now?
Let's see here.
Okay, let's see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah. But it's the back. See, now look at this. See the design there? I don't know. Now, is that to frighten the opponents?
I don't know. But it took a long time. What was it, 2 days ago to get it done? So, yeah, the guy did a good job, I guess.
Mm-hmm. This next match is an elimination fight for the Pride Heavyweight Championship. Yemeliánenko Fiódor from Russia, a wrestler, going up against Heath Herring from the United States, also a wrestler, but it's the strikes that may be the difference in this fight.
I think for sure that's going to be the biggest factor. Heath Herring has been training on striking a lot in Holland with core hammers at Mang Ho Gym, the same gym that I started training with. His stamina is way better than last time because last time, although that he won his fight, he told me that he wasn't happy So he trained real hard on this fight. But Fiódor is a very good fighter himself, too.
Yeah, Fiódor looks mild-mannered, but he's dangerous, especially with punches on the ground, like when he beat Ricardo Arona, and also in his last appearance in Pride, he beat Semmy Schilt. But, boss, I got to go with Heath Herring in this fight by decision.
Yeah.
Let's say if you beat Fiódor, then what does fighting again for that title mean to you against this guy, Nogueira?
That means everything. That's the whole reason I'm in this sport. I'm not here to be mediocre or second best. I'm here to go in it and be the best of it. I want the belt. I want that #1 slot. Yeah, that's why we're doing it. That's what we're here for. That's what I train for. I'm not just training for for the hell of it. I'm ready to go in there and fight. I want to be #1.
What do you think of Nogueira as a fighter?
He's a great fighter. He's at the top of the list right now. Took me the distance. I couldn't beat him, but we've been working on it. We've been working on it, so we'll be ready to go if the time comes.
Look at this crowd. Look at this ring.
青コーナー184センチ、109.3キロ。
TCH, Texas Crazy Horse, Heath Herring.
182センチ、105キロ。エメリアンコ
Yemeliánenko Fiódor. Boss, you know a lot of people in the States by the name of Yemeliánenko?
No, not one. You?
That's when you know you're not in Kansas anymore.
Fiódor also is, by the way, a strange name.
Well, strange to us, but it's probably like Smith and, you know, Rutten.
Yes, and like herring in Holland, we would eat herring there. And actually, he is eating it. He loves it, he said. He told me, which is very healthy.
That's really a Star Wars-esque hair design there on Mr. Herring.
Whoa!
And he goes into a takedown.
That is not a very super smart move there.
No, he gave this guy what this guy wanted, because he theoretically would have wanted him to stand up and throw knees and kicks. But he went in, was it a front kick or a knee? Well, he's working from the bottom, and Yemeliánenko
to escape.
Yemeliánenko staying on top. Heath working his way to the turtle position.
He's going knee bar. Yes, he's going for a knee bar.
And Fiódor gets out. Fiódor on top. A lot of scurrying there. Heath almost got out from under the bottom. But now he's on the bottom of this guy, who's a judo champion.
Yes, but he was also on the bottom of Nogueira, and he escaped that many times too. So,
yeah, Nogueira. That's amazing that, you know, a guy like Heath Herring of that size can move quick enough to get out of those triangle chokes of Nogueira and everything else. But either one of these guys, when they win, they get to get in the ring with Nogueira. And Fiódor jumping back into almost side control. Herring trying to get guard and giving it up. And there's the knee by Fiódor.
Yep, you don't want to eat those.
No, I think Heath is conserving his energy. He knows and respects this guy.
That was a good blow there on that.
Especially that right hand that he ended the combination with. Fiódor cracking Herring again.
Moving through the side like it's nothing.
Yeah, Herring didn't do anything to prevent that either.
Yeah. I think at the moment that Fiódor is going to go for a submission, Herring will escape and go back to his feet. Something like that.
But Fiódor just cracked him 2 times. Is Herring hurt here?
It looked like
he hurt him with that left hook, boss. I think Heath is hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hurt. It was the left hook.
And got to do something now.
And Fiódor just pounding away in a position to throw some knees. Herring is really having problems getting out of second gear here.
Yep, but don't count him out.
No.
There's some blood there, and I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh. Whoa! Herring falling out of the ring. Boss, Herring doesn't look in good shape here.
No.
Heath is in bad shape, and that was from the right hand.
He's got a big cut.
Yeah, he's got a big cut. Yemeliánenko Fiódor wasted no time in putting the big man from Texas on his back and pounding him away. Now the doctors are looking at it and considering stopping the fight. We have 6 doctors here at ringside. And that's a lot, because they don't want to see any undue punishment to these athletes. They want to have them come back and fight another day, giving them the eye exam. That's a nasty little mouse under the left eye of Heath Herring, though.
Yeah.
That was from the right hand.
Got me, Mick. Okay, we're going to see the replay of that.
And Heath scrambling to get guard and then eating some punches, including that right hand there. And Fiódor blasting away.
And those are some good shots.
Yeah, this is shades of Igor Vovchanchyn at his finest.
Look at those.
Except for this guy can wrestle. Okay,
Wow.
we're going to get the restart.
Nice.
Referee Yuji Shimada restarts the fighters. And Heath going high with a left roundhouse kick. Right leg roundhouse kick to the body of Fiódor. Fiódor trying to counter, and Fiódor jumping in and suplexing. Heath Herring, unreal. He picked the big man up like he was nothing.
Whoa, very surprising. And you told me before, you said, watch this guy, he's very good, but he is getting up here. I hope for him, he's got to get up. He cannot take more of those punches that he ate before. Those, you don't want to take too many.
Well, I had said it before that Yemeliánenko is here for a reason. He's not here as a gimme to Heath Herring, obviously. Both these guys deserve a shot at the heavyweight title, but it's a thing where there's only room in this town for one sheriff, and they're going to find out who that sheriff is going to be. Right now, the man packing the badge and the gun is Yemeliánenko Fiódor.
Oh, and he's doing it good. He should escape, he should buck, he should escape, he should try to get up.
Fiódor is dominating Heath Herring at the moment.
What a control.
With control, ground and pound. His punches are just power-packed. Like I said before, it's shades of Igor Vovchanchyn, except Fiódor is a wrestler who can punch. Oh, what a huge left hook!
Oh, and he's turning away. I don't know, that's not a good sign.
No,
He wants to go for that knee bar again, it looks. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Yes, you see. Oh. But don't count Heath out.
I'm not going to count him out, but
Oh, no.
right now, I mean, I'm not counting him in because he's really taking a beating here.
Yes.
And there's the knee. This really surprises me that Heath just can't seem to get started.
Yep. Same thing here. It's almost like it's a game plan, but it didn't work. Like take it easy the first 5 minutes or something, but Fiódor is mauling around.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is just mauling him. Fiódor seems to have all the answers here. He's quick. That's the thing. That's the difference here. The difference is the quickness.
And he jumps so easy out of the guard, go to the side.
At 6'1", 227 pounds. This guy is all over Heath Herring right now. And we may have a restart standing if they sit here for too much longer. But it's been Fiódor all the way. Oh,
he's going for an armbar. Ooh, and a sweep, armbar sweep. Good control here by Fiódor. Wow.
This is basically a flawless example of ground control by the man from Russia.
Okay. Half guard. I thought there was a mount.
It looks like it might be any second.
Yes, he's looking for it.
But I don't think the mount is the right position for a guy that's bigger than you like Heath Herring, because it would be easy to throw him off and get top control with Yemeliánenko on the bottom. I think he should stay with side control or half mount. But he's taking his time here. He's done quite a bit of damage so far. I'm wondering what instructions Herring is going to be getting once he gets to the corner.
I think, he's going for the mount now. No, Herring won't let him. The corner of Heath Herring is telling him just keep controlling him right now till you feel good for your air, and then go. Ooh, that's some power shots,
This guy's
man.
got some serious power from the guard. You can just feel those punches. You know what it is? The short, compact fighters can get more velocity because they don't have the long limbs.
Yes.
Whereas a guy like Herring, he can't, because he's in close like this, he can't deliver any velocity because his arms are too long.
Yes.
He needs to be standing up so he can get the distance.
Yep. He should try to get back on his feet and then use the front kick. And forget about high kick and kick to the body, because it didn't work now. And I don't think it's going to work after this either.
Well, Heath starting to strike back with the back fist from the bottom. Oh, what a right hand! Fiódor is just blasting those punches.
3 minutes left.
It's going to be a long 3 minutes for Heath, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's got to get out of this position. He can't see the punches coming, and Fiódor is going to keep digging those shots to the side of Heath's head.
He's got to stand up. He's got to stand up. Well, mount position.
Mount in position.
What is he going to do? This is an escape. And now he's going to back door like he always did, see? Whoa, but he doesn't stand up.
Why should he?
Oh, my God.
You mean Heath?
Heath.
I think Heath has been dilapidated to some extent here.
Yes, I think so too.
I mean, he's going to have to regroup. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is not good. This could be everything. It could even into an armbar.
Yeah, because this guy has submitted a couple of guys. One with an armbar, one with a guillotine choke.
Oh, that right hand was hard.
It's just his punching power is just ridiculous. I mean, on the ground.
2 minutes.
There have been a couple of guys who can fight from the guard and hurt people. Gary Goodridge, Don Frye, Igor Vovchanchin. And now this guy joins that alumni of a man who can really pound guys at a short distance. Uh-oh.
This could be the trick for Heath to get out. No. Fiódor's got too much control. Look at this. He's got to get out. He's got to buck, get out.
Uh-oh.
And he's got the choke.
He's got it. Oh, no!
No, he doesn't have it.
But still,
he almost
doesn't have it. And
now he should slip out the back door and stand up. That would be the only thing for Heath. I hope.
He looks like he's ready to quit.
Yes, he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he's really taking a beating here. I would have to say, from what I've seen so far of Yemeliánenko Fiódor in this fight, I don't know if I've ever seen as destructive a guy from the guard. Uh-oh!
Look at this. Oh, now.
Okay, now,
yes.
Now finally we see Heath on top. Wow!
And he better start mauling now because he's got only 1 minute left.
Talk about guts. Right when we were getting ready to count Heath Herring out,
look at this.
Is he gonna? If he finishes him, it will be Rocky all the way. He's got north-south. Fiódor's in a bad position, but Fiódor is a little bit too close. Uh-oh. Oh, he should have thrown that. Okay, Heath pounding away. Fiódor turning.
Heath is looking fresh. His face maybe doesn't, but he's looking fresh. So God knows what round number 2 is going to. Whoa, there we go.
If Fiódor blew all of his gaskets in that first round, he's going to have hell to pay in the second round.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it ends up in that position, wow is right. That was 9/10 the Russian and 1/10 at the end. The American fighter Heath Herring going back to his corner all busted up. Fiódor put him through the meat grinder in that fight.
Thank God that Heath Herring's hair looks a little bit like his face, so it doesn't. It kind of matches.
It's straight out of Hellraiser, straight out of Evil Dead 3, whatever. Fiódor completely just assaulted Heath Herring. And Heath Herring could do little more than cover up most of the time, but he was able to weather the storm, and near the end, after reversing and trying to get into a comfortable position, trying to get out of the way of those bombs that Fiódor was blasting him with. And that was over and over like a jackhammer, that right hand and that left hand. This has been a really tough thing, and Heath comes in with that left kick, of which set up that
beautiful takedown.
That was awesome. And the doctors are really going to look close at Heath Herring right now. But Heath flipped things around.
Oh, no! They stopped the fight. The shots are too big.
I got one. impressive. Yemeliánenko Fiódor has beat the big man. He defeated Heath Herring. The fight was stopped after round 1. We're going to find out if it was doctor or referee stoppage. But as we said before, the doctors were looking really close at Heath because Fiódor, I'm telling you, Boz, I don't know that I've ever seen a more destructive fighter on the ground with strikes as far as movement and constantly.
The thing is, I am really looking forward now to see him fight Nogueira.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is gonna be an awesome match. Wow. Yeah, he got cut too bad. The referee stops the fight, taking care of the fighters. Well, what impressive victory.
Semmy realistically has a chance to beat you?
Yeah, of course. All those like heavyweight fighters from Pride, they very good. Everyone got their special technique, you know. And Semmy Schilt, he got a very dangerous front kick and jab. So I gotta be careful. All those like heavyweight fighters from Pride, they very dangerous. So everyone got their special technique. I gotta be careful, and I gotta make my own strategy. If I go to the ground, I can submit him. If I change long distance with him, he's very dangerous.
You are the champion, and most people regard you as the #1 fighter in the sport. Is it hard now that you're #1 to keep getting in shape?
Yeah, it's more difficult to keep in shape, to keep #1 than get there, you know. I think it wasn't difficult to me to get there, but now it's very difficult to be in shape and be #1, because always I'm gonna fight the big fighters, you know, like a Semmy Schilt, Bob Sapp, Heath, you know. Everybody wants my title.
Our next match is going to be unbelievable. We have the heavyweight champion, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, and he's facing Semmy Schilt, a 7-foot-tall guy from Holland, in a non-title fight. What do you think about that, Peter?
Well, I think that this fight, it's no secret. The 7-foot-tall wonder, Semmy Schilt, is going to want to do some kickboxing. But Nogueira has got other ideas. He's going to want to put him on his back. Now, what can Semmy do to defend against the takedown?
It's going to be very difficult because he's so tall, he has to go all the way down to sprawl. That's the bad thing about tall people. Also, tall people with long arms and long limbs are very susceptible for submissions, arm bars, and leg locks. And we all know Nogueira is very well versed on the ground.
Okay, so I think that Antônio Nogueira will get a submission possibly in the first round. What do you think, boss?
I think exactly the same.
What is your opinion of Don Frye as a fighter?
He's very good, very strong. He got hard, you know. It would be a very hard fight for the Yoshida. Yeah, like Don Frye, he fight with his heart. He's like a typical American guy, you know.
Well, thank you. That's nice to say that about Americans.
The man standing at the top of the mixed martial art heap worldwide, highly talented, highly respected, Antônio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira from Salvador, Brazil.
Whoa. They speed that up a little bit because otherwise Semmy's going to be in trouble.
You know, look at the size of that video screen. That thing is about as high as a skyscraper. Here at the Pride Fighting Championships, we have 30 cameras capturing this event. We got cameras from every different angle. So we get to see the moves when the guy walks in the ring. We get to see the moves inside the ring. We get to see everything. The production values here in Japan are beyond rock concerts in the United States. I tell you what, man, Nogueira should be able to beat Semmy Schilt. But there's a big if there, boss. And it's called the knee.
And it's called a left front kick and a left jab. And the jab from Semmy Schilt is not a jab. It's a power shot from hell. If it connects, could be trouble.
I love when they hop over that top rope.
Love that, man. After this show, I will do it a few times for you. So just that because you love it. Look at this. Wow, the audience.
And there he gets the announcement of Semmy Schilt, the man who took Ernesto Hoost to a draw, but a lot of people thought that he beat Ernesto Hoost. The Pride Heavyweight Champion in this non-title fight. I wonder if in the back of his mind he's thinking about a Russian fighter by the name of Fiódor. Let's hope not, because he's got that tall order, that tall drink of water, and Semmy Schilt, 7 feet tall. Look at that size difference. I mean, Nogueira is not a little guy at 6'3", 230 pounds.
Yeah, he better closes the distance fast.
Yeah, when Nogueira fought Bob Sapp, he was on him like a cheap suit within the first 5 seconds of the match. I'm thinking he's going to do the same thing, but he doesn't want to walk into a knee, because that's one thing that Bob Sapp had, is that he didn't have the speed of Sapp. There it is!
Ooh, that could be dangerous.
That could be super dangerous, but Sammy's not that fast. See, he's got it. Oh, but Sammy's sprawling. I don't believe it. Semmy Schilt sprawling. I never thought I'd hear those two words in the same sentence.
Hey, he's been working on his sprawl a lot. It took special guys in Holland to work on his sprawl defense, on his takedown defense.
Wow, look at this.
He's doing good.
He's doing very good.
Better not go to the ground.
Oh, he hasn't gone to the ground yet. He's got a crossface standing up. Expect the knees, folks. This has been a lot harder than Nogueira must have expected. Is he going to get the trip? Now this, Semmy has already shocked me by not being able to be taken down by the champion. That used to be his glaring weakness, is the ability to not stop the takedown.
And it pays off, you see, if you train on it.
And look at this.
Nogueira
pulls him into the guard and tries to sweep him over the top. Doesn't work. Now Sammy's on top. Semmy Schilt on top, on the ground. This is all new stuff for me.
No, he's doing exactly what his corner says. Stand up.
Very good. Smart move by Schilt. Schilt making this far more competitive. Oh, there's that left kick. He just handed it to Nogueira. What can Nogueira do with it? Schilt is strong.
Nice crossface there.
Schilt in the mount, a high mount. Nogueira popping out the back door. And Schilt, soccer kick. Nogueira's got to be thinking, why do I always have to fight these big guys? He's going from Bob Sapp to Semmy Schilt. Who's next? Tom Erickson? Actually, the guy who's next is Yemeliánenko Fiódor. This is a non-title fight, but it would be embarrassing to say the least. There it is, double leg takedown, and he finally got what he'd been trying so hard for. Now this is Nogueira's turf right here.
It is, but the way that Semmy closed his guard was very impressive. Because Nogueira tried to stop it, but he couldn't. So props to Semmy right there. But still, you know, Nogueira's going to break it. He's going to peel one foot off and then go to the side. He's going to do something.
Let's hope so, but Semmy Schilt is known for his grip strength and probably known for his leg grip strength. So we don't know if Nogueira can even pass the guard, because if Semmy wants to just have a closed guard, he may risk having a yellow card, a la what Oronad did with Ninja. But then Semmy opening it up, trying to stand back up. He's gonna look at this butt scoot happening. Semmy Schilt fighting like a jiu-jitsu guy all of a sudden.
Yeah, but this is more dangerous for Semmy here, the half guard.
Yes,
because
it is.
Now Nogueira can, and here he goes already. Puts his left foot in, and he's going to pull his right leg out.
And it's going to be hard for Semmy if Nogueira starts to get a submission up against the ropes. Semmy will be trapped, in fact. Okay. Now this is a good call because the referee's going to restart the fight as close to the center of the ring. Otherwise, Semmy could really be in trouble because if Nogueira flipped over for an armbar, the ropes would help him. The same way they did with Paulo Filho and Akira Shoji in the previous Pride Fighting Championships.
But this is a dangerous position for Semmy Schilt now.
Heck yeah.
This is, Nogueira can pretty much do everything he wants.
Schilt is now in that territory which he disdains so much, on his back with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and the top fighter in the sport on top of him. Schilt's got to stay cool here. The problem with Schilt in this position is he doesn't have the explosiveness.
Yeah.
Because he's too long.
Yeah, but still, because his long legs, he can buck very high. That would be a good thing to try. And now to the left, he's trying it.
But like I say, he doesn't have that quickness, that explosiveness to be able to be effective. If he was a shorter guy like Fiódor, and we're going to go back to Fiódor many times because, folks, coming January 11th, 2003, Cold Fury 3, the man on top, the champion, Nogueira, will face Fiódor for the heavyweight championship of Pride. That we look forward to, boss.
Man, I cannot tell you how much, because Fiódor really impressed me tonight.
Oh, yes. I mean, Heath Herring is up there in the top 10. Some people have him in the top 5. But Fiódor is going to replace his position, surely. Mount of position, not good for Semmy Schilt.
He shoots crossface.
Semmy is going to get tested here.
Yep, there's an armbar.
He's going to get tested, yeah. And he's going to go for the neck crank at first to set up the armbar. We're only halfway through this 10-minute round at 5 minutes gone. Nogueira on top, in control.
Semmy shoot buck.
5 minutes into the round.
And
look at this.
He almost was able to pull him off, but
well, it's not like Bob Sapp.
No. No, because Bob Sapp outweighs Semmy by 100 pounds plus.
There's an armbar coming up, I think.
That's crazy.
He's going to roll straight into it. Okay. I think he realized it.
Nogueira told me that he was the giant killer, as in David from the Bible.
Well, he didn't bring a slingshot here.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, there's an armbar coming for sure.
He made no secret that he was going to try for that submission.
Yep, there he goes. Whoa.
And I tell you, Semmy almost got out of harm's way there.
Yep. Armbar, there he is.
There it is.
There's a sloppy triangle choke. It's going to be over.
Yeah. But is he going to be able to get it around there, though?
Oh, he's going to get it.
Because Semmy's keeping his head up.
Yeah, but he's pushing it already to the side.
If he hooks it, he's almost got it hooked. He's almost got it hooked. The fight is almost over, folks.
It's going to be over.
It's going to be. Is he going to slam him? He's going to try and hammer down on him.
He's going to bring the elbow to the other side and then pull the head. That's what Nogueira has to do. He's going to pull the head, both heads, and bridge now. No, he's first going to bring the elbow to the other side. Now he's helping. It's over.
Oh, yeah. That's the champion. That's why. He submitted the big guy from Holland with a triangle choke. Oh, yeah. 6 minutes, 36 seconds by triangle chokeout. Nogueira proves why he's #1.
The Giant Killer. Good name. Huh?
Yes, it is.
I mean, wow. Yeah, he is just too good with the submissions. Unbelievable.
Well, now once the smoke clears, I'm sure that Nogueira is going to go back and watch the Heath Herring-Fiódor fight and start planning his game plan. He's going to have to.
Yes.
Because Fiódor obviously is much better on the ground than Schilt was. I mean, he got him out of... Most people expected this to happen.
Oh,
you thought it was going to be an armbar, but
yeah, but that's what I wanted to say. Did you see how he set it up?
Yeah.
He set it up like an armbar, but he did it on purpose to pass it and make it into a triangle. Those guys from the Brazilian top team, man, they know their submissions. That was beautiful.
Now, in this fight, as in the Pride Fighting Championships, under Pride rules, Semmy had a pretty big weight advantage over Nogueira. Now, here in Pride, that if there's a difference of more than 20 pounds, the lighter man can choose whether there will be knees and kicks to the head from the ground. Of course, we don't know if Nogueira chose or not, but still, it didn't make any difference because Semmy didn't throw a single knee or kick on the ground anyway.
Yeah, but what Semmy did do was some good takedown defense in the beginning. If he stays working on that, he still is a major force.
Well, he's going to step into the K1 Grand Prix now.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't get all bashed up, so he should be fine near the beginning of December when the K1 happens, which is all kickboxing.
And where he's going to face the other big guy, Bob Sapp, in his first match. Whoa.
That's going to be surreal.
Jesus.
Antônio, would you like to say something to the crowd? Use your mic, Antônio.
Vou falar em português. Eu gostaria de dizer que eu, Antônio Rodrigo Nogueira, campeão, heavyweight do Pride, estou disposto a lutar com qualquer que fosse o Heath, Yemeliánenko, Fiódor, qualquer peso pesado nesse mundo, pode subir nesse ringue e tentar tirar o meu cinturão. Mas eu vou enfrentar qualquer Rodrigo Nogueira na escolha de adversário. Muito obrigado de novo ao público do Pride.
Oh, so you're going to get
Brasília, top
tricky
team.
Portuguese on
Luiz
us.
Alves.
Yeah, he said, okay, the only one who's better looking is Bas Rutten and Stephen Quadros. And they could be a major force. Okay, we have the translation here, and that's going to be in Japanese, which is going to be helping us a lot.
It's like the Morse code or something. Now that's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Pride, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he said, watch the next Pride. I will fight anyone. Well, he's going to fight Fiódor. We know that. And I'll tell you what, that's going to be like the Wolverine versus the, who knows?
The giant killer.
Yeah, the giant killer. I'm telling you, that match on paper is one of the most competitive matches around. Now look at this. He set up. It looked like you said, he faked the armbar.
Oh God, that is so smart, man. I'm going to move. I'm going to use that move so much. I'm going to steal that. What a perfect setup, man. That's.
Well, it ended as we expected it, with Nogueira getting the submission win.
Yep.
But the one thing is that Semmy Schilt grew a little bit with his takedown defense, because Semmy was one of the easiest heavyweights in the world to take down. Because, not only because of his height, but because he primarily came from such a strong stand-up background. And there Nogueira is being congratulated by the big shots.
It seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, you seem to be a little mellower now that you're married.
Não, com relação agora que eu consegui ser profissional mesmo, tô só treinando, eu fico treinando o dia inteiro, eu corro, nado, faço musculação, faço jiu-jitsu, muay thai, wrestling, então eu realmente estou me tornando cada vez mais um lutador completo, né? E eu acho que eu não atingi ainda o meu potencial total, eu acho que daqui a alguns anos que eu vou estar no auge da carreira ainda.
And in our championship fight, Wanderlei Silva, one of the most feared athletes in mixed martial arts, puts his Pride middleweight championship belt on the line against Hiromitsu Kanehara from Rings.
Yeah, you read me the list with the opponents that Kanehara was fighting, and this guy fought a lot of people, and he beat some good people too. So he has a lot of talent, and he has a lot of experience But Wanderlei Silva, come on, the ex-murderer from Brazil, I don't know.
It may be Kanehara's variety because he can punch, he can kick, he can also do submissions that will save him in this match. But in a way, I gotta admit that I agree with you, boss. I think Wanderlei is gonna win probably with a grounded pound TKO.
Some serious competition in his career, so he's no stranger to pressure.
182センチ、92.5 キロ、プライドミドル級チャンピオン、バンダライ・シルバ。
But Wanderlei Silva is all about pressure. So we're gonna see who can dictate where the fight is fought. Kanehara can stand up. He can bang a little bit. Now, this is the trademark of Wanderlei Silva.
Oh, yes.
Does he look scarier or less scary than he did with Krokop or with Dan Henderson?
It's always the same. He's blank right now.
I think that this is going to be a knockdown, drag-out affair here at Tokyo Dome. Championship chaos. This is the championship bout. Wanderlei versus Kanehara, and it's on, folks. Kanehara coming out slugging and getting cracked. Wanderlei landing the left hook and a right hand. Oh! Wanderlei knocking Kanehara down with a high kick.
His armbar. Oh, Kanehara was looking for an armbar.
Kanehara's head has got to be spinning. Wanderlei was blasting him into tomorrow. Looking like a K1 match at first.
And finishing it off with that nice sucker kick to the head.
As I said before, Wanderlei's all about pressure. If you don't keep your hands up, you're going to be eating some leather and also some shin bone. Kanehara's still there, though. Kanehara is tough, boss.
Yeah, you could say that again.
I don't know if he wants to go toe-to-toe with Wanderlei again, though. He tried that, didn't work.
Yeah, if one of those shots got a hit. He's got the leg pick there. That's the trademark. Wanderlei's trademark. He will probably go to the side mark now. And then start doing his thing.
Wanderlei was a clear recipient when the Pride adopted the knees and the kicks to the head. He really liked that rule because if a guy shot in on him, he could knee him in the head. Now, it's interesting because in the two states that are sanctioned in the United States, Nevada and New Jersey, they have different rules than we have here in Pride, but the rules are really subtly different. They only, here in Pride, we allow knees and kicks on the ground, whereas the rules there allow elbows. So that's really a very small difference. It's almost identical, the style of fighting. And we might just see some of those knees and kicks on the ground from Wanderlei because I was watching him work out the other day, and they have a very unique way to practice those strikes.
Yeah.
Where the guy who's down on the bottom has got a set of focus mitts, and they do the variety of strikes, including up kicks like Kanehara just tried.
Yeah, and you know, soccer is very popular in Brazil too.
Right.
So he probably played soccer when he was a little kid. And that's the practice there from the beginning.
Wanderlei says that he is always a good boy, only in the ring, he's a bad boy. Silva coming in with a good jab. Silva cracking away into the tight clinch. Kanehara. Oh, big left hook by Silva. Kanehara really ending up on the short side of those punching exchanges, but he's been virtually knocked down twice in this fight.
Kanehara's looking for an armbar. It's very smart. Like you said, he's been down twice, but he looks for the.
I tell you, man.
Now he's got the sucker kick. Oh my God.
So that's the tricky thing about the soccer kick. It's not as easy to land as people think. Wanderlei wants to knock this guy outstanding.
Yeah, he says.
And Kanehara getting up again. I tell you, Kanehara's tough, but he's not tough enough to stand up to Wanderlei. No way. He's probably not tough enough to survive on the ground either.
It's going to be over.
Yeah, this is Wanderlei's trademark, to get the guy sideways on. Oh! Soccer kick. Wanderlei going for the stomp. There's the stomp. And Kanehara, is he going for a knee bar here?
He's trying for a leg lock, but they throw it. Kiyoshi's going to throw in the towel. And I think it's a wise decision. Because, you don't want to get your fellow training partner to get hurt. And against a guy like Wanderlei Silva, it was almost they do when they give a soccer kick in Brazil. Give me the time, Mr. Fight Professor.
Okay, it was 3 minutes, 31 seconds. TKO by towel being thrown in. I'll tell you what, though. Now he's talking some trash here. What an animal. That guy, he came out, Kanehara made it a good fight, though.
Yes, he did. He made it a good fight.
But now Wanderlei has gone through mainly Japanese fighters so far. We want to see Wanderlei fight either Arona, Quentin Jackson. There are some other guys that have worked their way up into title contention. You got some good guys out there. It seems like the logical choice would be Arona, Wanderlei. They got the rivalry. The Brazilian top team and Shootbox are both 1-1, 1 victory, 1 loss.
Yeah.
That would be the tiebreaker. That'd be for the big pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and that would be a hell of a fight.
Man, I would really looking forward to this one. It's got to happen. I mean, come on. We got to see it. We got Morilla Ninja. We can put him up against, what's his name again? Yokoi. Right. That would be a nice matchup. Oh, here we go.
It would be. Okay, now here's Kanehara. Again, he's trying, but he's brawling with a man.
That kick.
That was unbelievable. That was early in the round, and it looked like that would have knocked the guy out. But this guy's got a chin of granite. Look at that left hook, boss.
Yeah, but look how ready he is for that kick. It goes so fast, and boom, he's already there.
And this guy, that would have knocked everybody out, except this guy has got a serious chin, man.
Wow.
プライドミドル級チャンピオンとして認められました。今後の活躍をここに期待し、認定証を交付いたします。2002年11月24日、株式会社ドリームステージエンターテインメント代表取締役社長森下直です。
And once again, the president of Dream Stage is presenting Wanderlei with the title that he defended with a TKO. A dominating TKO. He came out like a bat out of hell, man. And Kanehara met him in the middle of the ring, and they just duked it out until Wanderlei finally pounded him down at 3 minutes, 31 seconds. So many options for Wanderlei now. So many people that want that title. A lot of people say they want the title. They say they want to get in the ring with Wanderlei, but sometimes they don't want to sign on the dotted line. A couple of logical choices. There's Arona. There's also Kevin Randleman.
Yes.
Because, boss, to me, he's ready for a title shot because he was a UFC champion. He's already fought 2 times. Now he gets the rules of pride.
Yes.
And he wants that title.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
You're going to face Hidehiko Yoshida, which is a former judo champion, an Olympic gold medalist. What do you think about it?
I think it's great. I think it's going to be exciting. It's not often you get to fight an Olympic gold medalist. And, I understand he requested me, so I hope to give him the match that he wants.
Now, we see you back, you're totally back in shape. The last time I saw you fight, you were the lightest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And right now you're back. How does it feel? Because, that's got to be a lot of difference.
Oh, it makes a lot of difference. I had dropped down 210 pounds. I had intended on retiring after the Takayama fight. And I went home and sat on the back porch looking at the mountains and smoked cigars and drank tequila and didn't lift the weight for 8 weeks. And I was retired as far as in my book. And, want to make it sound romantic and say, God likes to watch me fight. God wanted me back. But the truth of the matter is that my wife and kids, they wanted me the hell out of the house.
Last question. Prediction for tomorrow.
I'm going to break his arm.
You're going to break his arm. You're going to go for submission.
I'm just going to break his arm. He's not going to have a chance to submit.
This is a battle of two champions. One man, a champion of mixed martial arts and a legend, Don Frye, against a national hero here in Japan in Hidehiko Yoshida, the man who beat Royce Gracie and the man who won the gold medal in judo in the Olympics.
Yeah, one thing for sure, he's got to take the fight to the ground. We don't know if Yoshida is going to wear his gi. What we do know is that we saw Don Frye walking here in the hallway with a gi under his arm. Is he going to wear a gi? He didn't want to tell us. So what is going to happen into this fight? If Don is going to close the distance, he can be taken down with a judo throw. So he has got to try to stay away from him, punch, and knock him out.
I think what's going to happen in this fight is that Don Frye, because he's a second-degree black belt in judo, may want to try and play the game with Yoshida, and that's going to give Yoshida, who's making his martial arts debut, his mixed martial arts debut tonight, it's going to give him a chance. But I think inevitably Don Frye, as you said, will win by KO.
Boss, you and I have made it clear that Don Frye is one of our favorite fighters ever.
He is. He's the true American hero.
And he has got people guessing because around the hotel, he was always going to train with his partners, carrying his gi under his shoulder. Oh, no.
What is he going to do? Is he going to wear it?
I don't know. I hope he doesn't.
And me too.
Because if he wears his gi in a match against the guy the level of his opponent, Hidehiko Yoshida, he's not going to wear it. Well, we don't know. But he's coming in showing the respect because Don Frye is one of the most respectful fighters there is. And he's got a huge amount of respect for the accomplishment of the gold medal and world championship of his opponent, Yoshida.
Yes, I know, because I heard that winning a world championship is way tougher, they told me, than an Olympic champion. So, and he became it 2 times and then became the world champion. So they said, his corner told me that is something unbelievable.
Yeah, so Don Frye is no stranger to judo, though, because he's a second-degree black belt. But he's also a mixed martial art legend. He's won 2 UFC 8-man tournaments. He was the finalist in a 3rd UFC. He's beaten Ken Shamrock, Gary Goodridge twice, Tank Abbott. I mean, he's one of the guys that invented rock and rumble. He's coming off, actually, technically he's coming off a loss, but it was under K1 rules at the Shockwave show, August 28th, 2002, against Big Jerome Lebena from France. Let's send it up to our ring announcer. And Don Frye's opponent has captured the imagination of his home country with a victory at the Shockwave show over Royce Gracie. Yoshida, in this fight, is making his mixed martial arts debut. And boss, he sure picked a guy to make his debut against at Don Frye.
Yeah, I would have picked a different opponent, like a tennis player or something, but not Don Frye. That would be my last choice.
Well, Don Frye, I'm sure, is going to want to volley and backhand Yoshida's head around the tennis court tonight.
He's going to give him some serves.
Yoshida is a veteran, over 1,000 judo matches. two-time judo world champion, gold medalist in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics. That was 10 years ago, but with 1,000 judo matches, he's no stranger to world-class competition.
That is a nice and round number 2. 1,000 judo matches. I love it.
Man, he did get his arm broken one time in the 2000 Sydney Olympics by a Brazilian by the name Carlos Honorato.
Wow. Yep. Is he going to wear the gi? That's my question too.
If he wears the gi, Don Frye can use it against him, kind of like a hockey fight. Pull it over his head, grab him, hold him, hit him. This is mixed martial arts.
I know, but the downside is if Don Frye is going to grab the gi, then he's close to get the throw in the judo throw, and that is his specialty.
Well, I want to see if Don Frye is going to take his gi top off.
Yeah, he's got to take it off.
We got a lot of questions we want to have answered here.
Yes.
青コーナー185センチ、106.3キロ。
One word says it all: predator.
Guys never lie, Chico.
Yoshida! Hidehiko!
I don't think weight is going to be a factor because both men are around the 225, 230 pound range. Age, Don Frye yesterday turned 37 years old.
Yeah.
And he's always saying, oh, I'm old. You know, Steven, I'm old. Cowboy. Is that a good impersonation of Don?
That's perfect. What's up, cowboy? What are you doing?
You know, boss, you're one of my favorite fighters, you know. Tell me I'm not good.
He's throwing it out. The gi goes out.
Yeah, good. I'm glad because, man, otherwise we'll just be handing this guy, you know, an easier fight than it's going to be because now without the gi, it's going to be hell to pay. I'm telling you. Don Frye is one of the most destructive fighters ever in mixed martial arts. It was guys like Don Frye that invented with Mark Coleman ground and pound. Don Frye coming up boxing. Look at the shot there by Yoshida. Going for the trip. Oh! Yoshida gets Don Frye on his back quickly. Don's got to get out of here.
Yeah, he's got to take his time.
Yoshida going for that same choke that he pulled off on Royce Gracie. Don cannot fall prey to this. He's got to get out of this thing.
That's what he said before when we met him down at breakfast. He says, I'm going to watch out for that one.
Yeah, because he's going right for it. He's getting that wraparound over-under choke. The funny thing is, that's the choke he got Royce Gracie on in that referee stoppage. But that was one of the biggest chokes for Royce to set up his other submissions.
Yeah.
In a way, it's more of a setup technique. It's hard to really tap a guy unless, you know, with strikes, that is.
Yes.
Okay, Don's getting back up, and Yoshida getting Don's back. Only 1 minute into this first 10-minute round.
The only thing that Don has to do is make sure that his jaw is connected to his shoulder. And there will be no choke.
But he's using the gi right now, boss. He's using the gi, trying to wrap the gi around Don's throat. There it is.
And that's kind of dangerous.
Uh-oh, this is not good at all. But Don's turning sideways. He's also turning purple.
Yeah, the choke is not, it's under his arm, under his armpit, so it's not really on. The gi is under the armpit.
We're in another situation where it's very difficult for the referee to see, much like Yoshida's match with Royce Gracie. Don did say he did not want that referee, the same one for the Royce Gracie, for this match, so he's got Yuji Shimada. But Yoshida going for that gi choke, trying to strangle Don with that gi around the throat.
Yeah, I don't think he has it. For what I saw in his little bit, the gi was underneath Don's armpit, so it couldn't go all the way underneath his jaw. But still.
It's still, Don's fighting, having to fight defensively here. Yoshida on his back, high up.
you go. Watch his hand. Keep his hand.
Don's still very much in the game.
He's got nothing without his hand.
Don's got to think, man, I don't want to get back on my feet here.
You don't want to get him some blows.
Get high. There you go. You're higher than him.
He's waiting.
Oh, he's out, but you got to watch out for the arm. Ground and pound is one of Don Frye's fortes from the guard.
Don's got to watch out. He's got to stick that left knee a little bit more out with a guy like Yoshida. You do not want to get reversed here. You see? Here we go. He's got to stick that knee up. Bring that knee up. He's got to bring his left knee up.
And Yoshida's going to go for another over-under choke here.
Yoshida can turn him to the right if he wants now.
There you go to the head. There you go. The head.
Don delivering the short, chopping right hands to the rib cage of Yoshida. And Don getting up high to where the over-under choke is not going to be a factor.
Nice, this is good. Body shots. He should throw those more because obviously judo practitioners don't train those.
Yes, that's a good point. There's the crossface, boss.
Love it, crossface always.
You love that. That forearm bone is a real pain in the neck sometimes, and the jaw and the nose. And you know, Don could start to deliver the blows here. Frye is top position against the judo man.
He's got the ropes on his back now, Don, but otherwise I would never put my right arm underneath like he's doing right now. It's kind of dangerous. So if they're going to restart it in the center of the ring, do not do that.
I'll tell you what, folks, we have 52,228 people here in attendance at Tokyo Dome. This has been a spectacular show so far. Everybody's been entertained, but the shrieks from the audience when these two guys walked out was unbelievable. 52,000. That's got to be, that's up there among the high gates Pride has had.
That's crazy.
But nothing beats 91,000 at Shockwave. That was unbelievable. 91,000 people for a martial arts show. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the big leagues, folks.
The major.
There you go.
There we go.
Your base,
See?
your base. Good base. Your base.
And this is under Pride rules, folks. This is not under some special shenanigans. This is, you know, put up or shut up. 10-minute round, 2 5-minute rounds, punches, knees to the head, everything. Yoshida's been able to shut down the strikes for the most part up until now. Don was able to weather that gi choke attempt.
Yeah, Don really got to watch out that he doesn't go around his neck because Yoshida, there he goes, he tries to go for some sweeps here. And he's pushing the hips, the legs down. That means he's looking to try to switch Don on his back. There we go.
Well, Don's prediction, sorry, boss. Don's prediction was that he was going to break Yoshida's arm.
Yeah.
But, you know, he said he was going to get Ken Shamrock in a heel hook, too. So,
yeah.
I mean,
he's got to watch out for guillotine armbar.
Oh, he's going for the armbar. Not good.
And that is a key, and it's very difficult and not slippery to get out.
Yeah. This.
Oh
no. Will Don Frye tap out? This is going to be tough.
No. He's got to pull. He's got to push his arm off.
Yeah, he's almost to the point where. No! Don Frye has been armbarred by Yoshida.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that's the good thing with the gi. It's not slippery. You cannot pull your arm out. Once it's there. Wow. Total surprise here.
This is huge. You know, I'll tell you what. A lot of people were critical of the referee's decision with Royce Gracie against Yoshida. But there can be no criticizing it. You know, this was a clean victory.
Very clean. He did a very good job. Good positioning. Everything.
So Don Frye tapped out at 5 minutes, 32 seconds from the armbar. Wow. This is huge for Yoshida.
It's unbelievable. Listen, when I saw him fight against Horace Gracie, I was already very impressed. Okay, with the outcome I wasn't, but I was impressed with his balance and with everything he did with Horace. He was kind of toying. He had a real good base, but pulling this off, that is very unbelievable.
Well, I got to tell you, I may be reaching a little bit here, but this guy's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
And we got the fight with Nogueira against Fiódor, and this guy, maybe one more win, is going to be in line for a title shot.
Wow. You're absolutely right, Steve. It's very strange. Somebody comes in the UFC, they start with a gi, and now we have somebody back with a gi.
Yeah, almost 10 years later.
Yes.
The guy he beat.
Unreal.
僕の力を本当に2回りも3回りもしてくれたんだなというふうに思ってます。またこれからですね、厳しい戦いがいっぱいあると思うんですけど、まだまだ頑張りますので、もっともっと応援してください。本当に今日はどうもありがとうございました。
You know, Yoshida took it back to old school, walked in with the gi. Traditional martial arts, baby. You can't close the door on the traditional martial arts. Now, how much of this was Don Frye wanting to play his game?
Watch the setup, beautiful. Yeah, he never expected that. Yep. That's the key, baby. Oh, man.
Well, I did not predict this one.
Not in 100 years.
This really surprises me. Okay, Yoshida said that this was his first Valley Judo, and he was glad to win. And he said to the fans, "Your support made me strong 2 or 3 times as much as usual."
Man, you are getting so good in your Japanese. It's unbelievable. Every time you're getting better.
Now I have to not only learn how to listen to somebody else, but I have to learn how to speak it. But I tell you, Yoshida, one more victory like this. He beat Horace Gracie and Don Frye. If he can beat somebody good like a Heath Herring, I want to see this guy get Heath Herring, maybe.
Wow.
The name Sakuraba is known around the world in mixed martial arts. He is a superstar here in Japan for his submission ability, but he broke his orbital bone, his eye socket bone, in his last fight against Mirko Krokop. So now, 3 months later, he's stepping back in against a Frenchman in Gilles Arsene.
Yes, Gilles Arsene, the only thing that we know from him is that he probably ate a croissant this morning because that's from France. For the rest, I would say Sakuraba is like a matador. He's going to fly all over the ring. He's going to be all over this guy. And what you said to me before, what does Sakuraba do with jiu-jitsu experts?
Sakuraba is notoriously very good against jiu-jitsu experts, especially Gracies. He beat 4 Gracies. Is Gilles Arsene in the league with the Gracies? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I've got to go with Mr. Excitement, Mr. Unpredictability, Kazushi Sakuraba by submission.
And here we go, the magician himself. Kazushi Sakuraba is back. That's right, it's Gilles Arsene. And Jack and Jill went up the hill, and hopefully he's going to end up on top.
Second hill went up the hill.
Kazushi Sakuraba. And in some ways, this guy is basically the foundation of the Pride Fighting Championships. Was on such an unbelievable roll against the Gracies, Carlos Newton, he tapped out. He beat the huge Conan Silveira, had such an illustrious career. Coming off 2 losses to Wanderlei Silva, and that was a rematch for the title, and also Mirko Krokop. Heartbreaking losses by strikes. And I don't think strikes are going to be a factor, boss, because Gilles Arsene is primarily a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy.
Yeah, or do they say that? You never know. Nobody knows him.
I'm willing to bet on this. Gilles Arsene is a veteran of the World Championships in Brazil. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 6 times he's been there. Never won the title there, but he is the French national Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion. 7-0 in amateur mixed martial arts and 1-0 in pro mixed martial arts by KO. But I don't think he's going to get a KO in this one against Sakuraba.
No, he kind of looked down when he threw a punch.
Do you think Sakuraba's going to try and make a kickboxing statement here?
I think so. And if it goes to the ground, it's because Sakuraba wants it to.
Look at the overhand right.
Ooh, that's a nice left back. Didn't connect, but oh, look at this.
Uh-oh, Sakuraba coming in. And it's punch city here. Gilles doing everything he needs. Falling back into the, this is so familiar to Sakuraba.
Yeah, this is going to be fast. Always keep your eyes on your opponent. That's my first advice that I always tell everybody, and that's something that he absolutely didn't do.
No, he didn't. He dropped his head, and thank God Sakuraba didn't throw a knee.
Oh, Sakur kicked him.
Yeah.
Sakuraba can just stand up, but he's the gentleman that he is. And he's going to do some crazy submission move probably.
Sakuraba is primarily a sportsman. He's not mean-spirited at all. He's there to win by technique, actually. As a matter of fact, Gilles Arsene said that Sakuraba is the best technical fighter in the world. And in a grappling mode in mixed martial arts, you can make a good argument for that, for just straight grappling in mixed martial arts.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too.
Gilles Arsene had the pleasure of working out with Bob Sapp at the K1 dojo, and
that could have helped him a lot in this fight. I mean, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. That's nothing there. That's the golden oldie, but it doesn't work like this. Oh, my God. It's going to... Yep, there we go.
He's going to go for the Kimura, right?
Yep. Boom, or straight armbar when he defends that knee. Yeah, total control there. Yeah, what can I say?
Look at that
leg.
Man, that was Sakuraba kicked him hard.
That was one kick. This is good because he can knee bar him now.
I wonder if that's the first time Arsene has ever been kicked like that, or kicked.
I think so. I think it's also the first time he got punched because his defense against the punches was not top notch.
No, he said that his trainer is Jerome Labanner in stand-up. But obviously,
for the last week.
Yeah, obviously his stand-up is not his strong point. And at this point, Sakuraba with an illegal slap on top of the head.
And there we go. Oh, and there we go for armbar, straight armbar, but steps over. Oh.
I don't think Sakuraba's going to knee him in the head. Sakuraba doesn't like to end his fights violently. He likes to end them scientifically.
Yeah, you remember when he fought Carlos Newton also, they had this kind of a gentleman agreement on the ground. You know, both were very phenomenal grapplers, and they didn't really hit each other on the ground. They showed each other who was the best in the grappling, and I think Sakuraba's doing that right now. He says, okay, I know you can't punch, so I'm not going to punch you too hard.
Right. Sakuraba pretty much sets up his submissions with strikes like he did against Ebenezer Fontes Braga.
No, that was perfect.
Yeah, he hit him, got Braga annoyed, basically, and then got the armbar, which ended up almost being a shoulder lock in that case because he had to turn it sideways.
Nice there. Elbow to the body. I feel like it's almost a sideshow coming up or something. See?
Boss, let me ask you.
Yes.
Sakuraba obviously doesn't feel threatened by Gilles Arsene here.
No.
Do you think he's just trying to get some work in?
No, yeah. I think he could have finished him at will.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. He just wants to get back in the game, you know, makes it a little longer.
That's what I mean. I think he wants to get some work in front of the crowd, you know. Because it seems that he could probably get this guy on a rear naked choke and armbar. Well, we're halfway through this first round of our final match of the evening. Sakuraba in the orange and white trunks on top of Gilles Arsene from France.
He shoots just cross faces, face to the right. That's it. And then an armbar. Bang. Let's get it over with.
There's Takada looking on after losing his match to Tamura. He's there to help his friend and stablemate Kazushi Sakuraba.
Yeah.
It seems that Sakuraba wants a certain submission.
Yes, I know. I'm just totally surprised by the defending skills of the punches from Gilles Arsene, which he has none. I think, come on, you should have trained on that. Because be happy that Sakuraba is not a power puncher. Because otherwise it would have been big problems.
You mean like a shoot box guy or something?
Oh my God, can you imagine that?
That would have been...
There's a straight armbar coming up like this.
Yeah.
He's doing that, no, the choke thing first, and then he sets it up for the, oh, yeah. And his left arm there, he sets it up very slowly.
He's playing with this guy.
Yeah, he's totally playing. He brings it over now.
Well, it's nice that Arsene is not aiming at that eye socket that was fractured by Mirko Krokop and Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he can actually hit it.
You can't really hit him from this position.
No, but even standing up, I mean, it didn't show a lot.
3 minutes left in the round.
And Sakuraba's hitting the guy's own gloves, which are going into the guy's head.
That's a dangerous move. I think Sakuraba should finish the fight here. I think he should give him the straight arm bar. He's waiting for the whole time now, and finish it off, because obviously we are not the only ones who can see this. You see?
Oops. Now he's starting to hit with the knuckles.
The choke, I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, like that it is, but not from that position. You know, you really want to grab his back, and then still. Yes. No. What can we say?
Well, we could say that Sakuraba could knee him in the face with that right knee, but he's choosing not to.
Yep. And
we could say that Sakuraba could stand back up and kickbox this guy because he's not trapped on the ground.
Could say that even good knee to the body.
We could say that he could mount him right now, very easily.
Also, yes. And he could make that also a fist punch if he likes.
I mean, he could pretty much crack this guy open with the right hook to the front of the face. The guy's wide open for it. I think he's really intent on making a statement here with a submission, and this has got Kimura written all over it. He's going to try, but the guy knows that. So the guy's going to and eventually Sakuraba may get frustrated and start to have to punish this guy to get him to open up.
Give him a leg lock. I mean, do something.
Okay, we got 1 minute left in
Because for a comeback, you want to make a special match, you know. And if you face somebody then with skills like this, you want to show the people that you can finish it fast.
Or at least spectacularly. He may be setting the guy up in this first round and just come out and just blast the guy out of there with a quick one in the second round, just to give the people some running time.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Sakuraba submit people quickly.
No, this could be it. Because he turned his... No, not anymore. Oh, it's going to be end of the round number 1. Yeah, until now, Gilles showed us nothing. So
yeah, this is Sakuraba went easy on this guy.
See, even the people here in the audience are not really happy with it.
Well, there's a couple things. Maybe they got to cut Sakuraba a little slack here because he's coming off like an orbital eye bone fracture, not once but twice. Wanderlei did it the first time to him, and that was back in March of 2001. Then Krokop did him a favor and cracked it open again, and that was a little bit under 3 months ago. Here's Sakuraba raging in. This
knee to the head.
Yeah, a knee to the head would be perfect. Just jump knee straight up the middle.
Sucker kick down.
I mean, this is like
God.
Sakuraba is really.
You don't want to hurt your hand like this.
Exactly. Yeah, this is Sakuraba just. He could have destroyed this guy with it. But then again, that right leg is so taped up that maybe it would hurt him more to try and knee the guy or kick him. You don't know. He's really taped up, even more than usual on that right knee.
I hope that you're right, and that you said what you said. Okay, round number 2 is going to come out blazing, bang, bang, bang.
I think he's going to get this guy out of there within the first minute of this next round. Arsene is kind of all blunted up a little bit, but
from what?
But he hasn't really been slugged that hard.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen. The hometown hero against the young upstart from Paris, France. Young, actually, he's 1 year younger than Sakuraba at 32, and Sakuraba at 33, so.
Yeah, but compared to us, it's young.
Okay, they're going to touch gloves. Will Sakuraba try and
left kick again?
Well, Arsene at least tries a right hook, which comes up short. Arsene throwing the overhand left, which grazed Sakuraba. Sakuraba coming in, blasting away.
Knee into the head.
I think a knee or a kick is what he should do here. He keeps ducking down there. Now he pulls guard. They're up against the fence. Just past the guard, and
he's going to leg lock him. He's got to leg lock him now. Come on, bang, bang, get it over with.
I mean, step over with the left leg and fall back into a knee bar?
That's it. Or even a heel hook. I mean, there's so many options there, and it looks like you probably cannot defend it.
Okay, it seems inevitable that Sakuraba is going to make it past Gilles Arsene.
Yes.
Okay. So what would be next for him? I've always said that they should have a third weight division, 185 pounds, which would suit Sakuraba. But Sakuraba, in some ways, doesn't want to have a third weight because he feels like they're going to design a weight for him because he lost to Wanderlei and Krokop. But I think it would be a good thing for him to be fighting guys like Anderson Silva. That would be a tremendous fight.
That would be a great fight.
Because Anderson is right around the same weight. He's a real rangy striker, pretty good on the ground, but I don't think he's ready for Sakuraba on the ground necessarily, but we would like to find that out.
Yep.
Sakuraba, if he's 100%, great, but if he's not 100%, his next fight would get to heal up completely and face some of the, the other people that, are lesser than 205 pounds, more like 100 85 pounds. But one thing's for sure, Sakuraba is a showman, and he wants to make he wants to make some kind of a statement here. I think he's going to do some trick submission.
There we go. He sets it up, the armbar, like Ebenezer Braga, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
He's doing that.
Yeah, I think he's finally saying, okay, enough is enough. But he's got nothing against this guy. He has nothing against any of the opponents he fought. Even when he had that supposed rivalry with the Gracies and Hoist and all that, still, he beat him fair and square.
Yeah, Kimura under the reverse figure 4. Yeah, armbar's coming up, you see? There he goes, bang! He's going to step it in. Oh.
But this guy is fighting so much just to survive.
Yep.
It's like this guy is going to be content to go the distance, it seems like. He's not trying anything. Now, remember when Quentin Jackson first came into Pride? And he fought Sakuraba. There was a thing where no one gave Quentin a chance to beat Sakuraba, but Quentin went out there and just tried to beat him. He tried everything he could. Whereas this guy's got a chance here to make a statement. He could go out there and really try and punch Sakuraba or try and do some crazy submission from the bottom, but he's not. So he's kind of losing his opportunity.
Yeah,
he can make the most of this opportunity.
Yes, but he doesn't. He doesn't. So if there's a second fight, I would a good matchup with him would be like O'Hara's maybe or something, because right now they both don't. You know, he doesn't do anything. Come on, there we go. He's going to finish it, and he's going to tap now. I mean, there's no defense at all.
Boss, you keep mentioning O'Hara.
Yeah, I mean, if you fight, you got to fight. And if you come in and you lay like this, I don't call that a fight. And I'm very sorry for Gilles, but it is not. It's just the truth. You know, you want to, like you say, you want to make a statement. There is nothing to lose for him. If he goes out on a limb, whop, he tries to force himself out now, and he starts blazing away, you know, okay, maybe he loses on stamina or he gets caught in a submission, but he tried.
Because there have been so many guys like Gary Goodrich, who's lost, half of his fights, but he's a huge draw over here because he comes out there to really try and beat the guy, even though he's outgunned sometimes. Okay, now, what was he going to give him on a guillotine? He could.
Yep, and he could knee him to the head.
Or just take his back. He wants to take the arm.
It looks like he almost wants to do a crucifix here if you can turn him, but... Yep. So...
Well, the
two guys walking on the street. We got 30 seconds left. He cannot elbow him, he realized. He can elbow his body there. Yeah. Delivered. Yeah, he sets it up for something, but listen, for Sakuraba to come back, he's got to finish this fight.
Yeah.
If it's not in this round, he's got to do it in the third round. If this is going to be go to a decision, that's going to be very bad for his reputation, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it would be, because this guy is obviously under-equipped to deal with a fighter, well, of Sakuraba's level, but many people in the fighting business are under-equipped to deal with Sakuraba. Like I said before, when I asked you, I said, does Sakuraba just want to get some work in tonight?
I think so. I think he just wants to break a sweat. Maybe he didn't work out yesterday, and he thinks, you know what, I do an extra round today. The boss was a workout, 3 hooks and 2 knees. That would be the corner advice of mine. 3 hooks, the guy makes a defense like we're seeing here right now, 2 knees, and that's it.
You could low kick this guy, you could soccer kick him,
anything.
You could throw a knee, slap him. Kicks have not been a factor at all for Sakuraba, so I'm thinking maybe that right knee is bothering him. But then again, if he kicked the guy could take him down.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that. And what's going to happen if it's on the ground? At least maybe then we're going to see some action. Look at this.
Okay, boss, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay, put me on the spot.
Put you on the spot right now.
Give it to me.
You had a certain assessment of O'Hara's skills, how they stacked up with the rest of this martial art world.
Yeah.
Where does Gilles Arsene's skills stack up with O'Hara's, A, and the mixed martial art world's B?
Now, in the mixed martial arts world, it's not that high, we see, because he doesn't know how to defend a punch. I think if you go into a mixed martial arts event, at least you know how to block a punch or do something against it. Like he went all the way down with his face. O'Hara turned himself away. These are two bad things to do. He could be a real good jiu-jitsu fighter, but he's not wearing a gi. And until now, he didn't show anything on the ground. He didn't show an escape. He didn't show anything. So right now, for me, it's not that high of a level. But I got to tell you, Sakuraba doesn't do what I expected him to do either. I thought he would walk over this, especially a guy who doesn't move. It's like you said, the guy just tries to survive.
But that knee of Sakuraba's is practically mummified. I'm thinking that maybe he's...
That could be something.
Yeah, I think that must be really bothering him.
It's got to be it. Let's hope it's...
Oh, look at that right hand. I think they should stop it.
No, right straight.
Yeah,
right
just
straight.
stop it.
Right
The
straight.
guy doesn't want to fight.
Right straight.
He doesn't want to fight.
That's it.
He doesn't want to fight. This should just stop it. I mean, he's not fighting back. Sakuraba dropped this guy with that right hand. He should just stand back up. Oh, there's the double knee. Wants to one-up Kevin Randall. Now he's got the mount.
No, finally an arm bar's going to come up. Watch, here we go. Oh, my God. It's like you said, when he goes back to France and he can survive this round, he says, I went the distance with Sakuraba.
Yeah.
And that's maybe his whole plan.
Yeah, but he's not going to go the distance in this position, boss. Because eventually he's going to break that grip and Sakuraba's going to get the arm.
If he wants... I have no words. What can I say? There we go. Pull that. Why doesn't he hit him? I mean, these are slaps. He can hit him. Yeah, armbar's coming. Dang, dang. Now, okay, what a great defense. Come on, guys. Triangle choke. He can do everything right now. Sakuraba got to finish this fight.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to make a straight armbar here on this left arm, and he's going to even make a triangle choke. I guess, if I'm not wrong here, I don't know where his left leg is. It's... Yeah, he can.
This is Sakuraba's 16th time in the Pride Fighting Championships. 16 times. That's 16 fights alone.
Now, there we go. Finally, and he does it on the other arm. I would have expected the other arm. And he sets it up very slow, too. It's not... Yeah, there we go. Oh, very nice.
There it is.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
Yeah. You know, you made a point about Sakuraba. Okay, now that was 2 minutes and 8 seconds of round number 3. Kazushi Sakuraba got the win. Now, boss, we saw that elimination fight. Fiódor won the fight against Heath. It was a spectacular victory.
Yep.
And Nogueira won his fight against Semmy. That match is going to be one for the ages. The Pride Fighting Championships, Cold Fury 3 is going to happen, and it's going to be coming to you on January 11th, 2003. It's going to be Nogueira against Fiódor, Brazil against Russia. A tremendous matchup there.
I can't wait till that date, for real. I'm going to put it in my Palm Pilot, and I'm going to remind myself every day that fight is going to come. Because Fiódor impressed me a lot tonight.
Fiódor has a clear shot at dethroning the champion. So you know that Nogueira is going to go back, watch that tape, and be ready for that. So on behalf of my partner, he is El Guapo, he is Bas Rutten. He doesn't know much about horse races, but he knows the fight game. I'm Steven Quadros.
And he's the fight professor.
I am the fight professor. This has been the Pride Fighting Championships, Championship Chaos 2. We will see you next time.
Take care and sayonara.
Bye-bye.